Hey guys, it's MadameWario. Happy Friday night. Welcome to Friday Night Mario Party 5, which seems so random, but it's the last of the GameCube era of Friday Night Mario Party. So we're saying farewell to the GameCube era after this Friday, and Mario Party 5 has one extra board beyond any of the other GameCube games, so it's kind of weird. It's like, why did they not give us an extra board in all the other games? I don't know, but they decided to bless us a little bit more in Mario Party 5. So we're going to be seeing Undersea Dream tonight. It's the only board we have left of this game, and we're going to have a fun time, so check it out. Anyway, welcome you guys. Welcome on in. Odin's gone! Odin has other obligations tonight. He's busy, so he can't play with me tonight. It's just me. And I have alerts paused really quickly. I just have them paused for the intro, so if you have any alerts that you just submitted, you'll see them once I unpause it. I just want to make sure I had like a full intro before I started getting kindly interrupted. But oh, Psycho, it's just you right now. Yeah, I feel personally called out. I'm not trying to personally call anybody out. No, I just wanted to let you guys know. I've spent this week working on alerts, and a lot of what I ended up doing was actually less new than I expected. I know that probably sounds weird, but I ended up editing things a lot rather than just full-on replacing, because going through my alerts, I was having like separation anxiety from some of them, and realizing like, oh wait, these are good alerts, they're just too long. So there are some new ones, and there are reordering of a lot of the old ones. So like, whereas I think pretty much every single one of them was shortened, some of them have just been reordered to different amounts, so that way the lowest amount is the shortest alert and the highest amount is the longest alert. Because before it was kind of all over the place, and I was like, woo, I can make alerts, let's go insane. And I was like, the $10 alert was bigger than the $20 alert, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And I did away with some old references that are just like, why are we still talking about this? So I did away with some of those, and so if you see anything that was once discounted and is not anymore, it's just because of length. Like, it just made the most sense. So I was like, okay. So anyway, I spent this week, it's such a long process. I swear, making alerts, like, eats time. I don't know what it is. You can make one alert and it'll be like 45 minutes, and it's like, this alert is 5 seconds! Like, how did this take me 45 minutes? But it's because it has so many steps. So, but in addition to making these alerts, because you guys are probably thinking, how did you spend this much time this week just reorganizing these? I didn't just spend time doing that. I made entirely new alerts for Christmas. So starting after Thanksgiving, I don't normally stream on Black Friday. I don't know what's going on that week yet, so I haven't made that call to be like, wow, there's no stream on Friday, because for all I know right now there could be. Saturday there probably will be. Black Friday's the only day where like there probably won't be. But like, I don't know yet. But regardless, after Thanksgiving, you guys, so after the 26th, we're gonna have all Christmas alerts through New Year's Day. So New Year's Day we'll go back to the fun stuff and maybe add some more in there as well. But so I have all new Christmas alerts, and I was like, I'm not gonna do what I did on Halloween. I'm just gonna have it be like a few. No, I ended up doing the exact same thing I did for Halloween. So I was like, never mind. I replaced everything. There may not be as large a variety on things, which is kind of the new norm for now. So that way we have some room to grow, some room for new and improved stuff. So that's kind of the idea. But yeah, so New Year's Day it'll probably go back to normal, but like everything in December, because I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my god, it's December 26th, let's take the tree down. No, I'm like, no, we're leaving the tree up until like forever. So that's just me. But I have all kinds of holiday alerts coming up. And then one more announcement. I was actually reached out to by WWF, World Wildlife Fund, which is one of my favorite organizations, one of my favorite nonprofits. And they're doing an event in December for helping to restore the koalas' habitats from the wildfires in Australia earlier this year. And that's something that I kind of did a little bit to raise awareness of that earlier in the year when that was going on. And, you know, obviously it's not like, well, that happened, now it's over, and everything's back to normal. So they're having an event in December, so a few streams. I don't know if it'll be just a couple streams, like a weekend, or if it'll be all 4 streams for that week. Regardless, that is going to be an event that I'm participating in for whether it's just a couple streams or a week. I haven't decided yet. I gotta figure that out. But, so that's something. We'll get to see some of the St. Jude alerts for a couple days anyway. So that's, like, really exciting, actually. But I was really happy they reached out to me because you guys know animal welfare is, like, my #1 cause that I enjoy representing. So anyway, that's coming in December. That's a new event. And I'll let you guys know when that is. It'll be in my channel announcements and all that stuff. The Shelly Cove link. Oh my gosh, I should have deleted the Nightbot announcement. I actually deleted all of these like affiliate links below because they did away with the affiliate program and they no longer have those shirts available that are like for Australia. So that's fake news at this point, unfortunately. They don't have the greatest management. I love the company, but they don't have the greatest management. And I think it's because they're just really small and their priority is animals, not the clothing. And that makes sense. Like, I totally understand. So they ended up doing away with their affiliate program. And so there's no, like, I think you can still get the discount, but I don't know 100%. I haven't, like, experimented with that. But yeah, they emailed over the summer and were like, oh, that's not a thing anymore. We can't handle the pressure. So I think a lot of people were unfortunately cheating the system too. So that was really weird. But anyway, so those are a couple updates. If you don't see that below, that's why, because they did away with it. And so I can't represent something that doesn't exist anymore, obviously. The company still exists. Go support the company for sure, but not for this particular cause. So I was like, okay. Anyway. Wow, I've done a lot of talking and not a lot of greeting. So, Psycho Nacho Man, Ninja Taco, 777, Mocha Streams Gaming, Dark Misty, Armand 2017, Kaboomic, Stardev94, Skyspirit 291, Yoshi 95, Phantom Tempest. We have Scottman 895. Jillia's in the house back there. Pixie's in the house up here. Schliam the Worm, Arcadia Free. How's it going? Miss Mario Fan 7. And Marching Band Nerd Gamer. What's up, everybody? Official Pro Gamer Michael. And Theo Infinitum. I probably said that wrong. Sorry. And I probably said that multiple times to you and you're like, wow, that's how she greets me. Cool. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry, I did like a ton of talking before I said anything. But anyway, so that's like the gist of what's been going on this week. I've been working on alerts. I've been working on that campaign. I'm not streaming tomorrow night because I'll be working on the campaign and figuring out like the dates and what I want to do exactly for that, for WWF. So I'm going to be figuring that out tomorrow night. But anyway, so this is kind of my experimental stream when it comes to some of the new alerts. So I just want to try it before I buy it, basically, to be like, okay, is this going to work the way I want it to? I don't know. But anyway, this is also the last stream in the GameCube era for this series, or not this series, but this season of this series, Friday Night Mario Party. So, Mr. Wario Casanova 64, welcome. But yeah, so next week, next Friday, it will be the Wii era, and it will be like I want to say my 4th favorite Mario Party. It's in the top 5. My Mario Party 8 is in my top 5 for sure. I love it. So anyway, so good. Anyway, what am I talking about here? What was I saying? I was gonna say something else, and I just lost it because I'm a pro streamer. Wii era is very conflicting. Early Wii era, fantastic. Mid Wii era, late Wii era, no. But those streams won't take very long, you guys. Mario Party 9 and 10, it's like 2 weekends, like seriously. And then those are done, and we're moved on to handheld because they're so short. So short. So it'll be like last time. Last time I did like multiple boards in each stream, and I didn't even stream for as long, so it's probably gonna last like seriously 2 streams. So maybe 1 stream each, maybe 2 stream. Mario Party 10 I feel like will take 1 stream, literally. Mario Party 9 might take 2, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to Mario Party 9 to figure out why everybody hates it so much. Yeah, Odie loves Mario Party 10. Shout out to Odie buying Mario Party 10, but not me. This is not chocolate milk. This is actually a protein shake. But it tastes like chocolate milk, which is fabulous because there's no lactose in it. It's milk-free. I can't have milk, so. Okay, what am I saying? I also, you guys, check this out, picked up the only, by the way, this is the only copy of this that was not a pre-order copy. I went to GameStop today and they're like, oh, we got literally all pre-order copies and 1 extra for the store. So this is the 1 solitary extra for the store. I was like, yes! So if we have time tonight, I want to start this. And I won't, you know, I'll just start it out because I feel like the beginning of the game is probably going to be stuff I've already seen before. And I don't want to spoil anything for anybody too much because this is like a release day. That would be like release day stream, which, you know. So you guys will have time to duck out if you don't want to be spoiled or anything like that. But I did pick this up. I want to thank everybody who donated to this donation fund. This was a while ago. This was like over a month ago. We had this donation incentive and it was reached. So I went out and I got it today. I'm very excited because I loved Final Fantasy Theatrhythm. And yes. Also, I wouldn't have been able to stream this Tuesday regardless because look, shaved belly, my kitty got spayed. My baby Jilly got spayed. She had a big day. She had her surgery. She got all up to date on her medical stuff. So she's a good girl. She's hopefully good to go now. So yeah, big shaved belly. And my gosh, you guys, she was tripping hard. We got her home and she was like zigzagging, walking into the walls. I mean, she was like high on her pain medicine and like just coming out of the surgery, and I was like, this poor girl, please just sleep, and it wasn't happening. So yeah, but anyway, that was an experience, but she's doing very well. She's recovering very well, so I'm happy about that. So that it's been a big week. It really has been. And then lastly, I have some very sad news, and this has been extremely difficult to deal with the past couple days. I know you guys probably think like, wow, she's all fine and dandy, but I'm really not that fine and dandy. Tonight I've been doing better. Yesterday was awful. The day before was also like half the day was not good. My beloved queen passed away. So I really want to say thank you so much to everybody who sent really, really kind messages on Twitter and on Instagram. I posted about it, but yeah, we found Queen in his cage. He was asleep. He passed away peacefully in his sleep on early morning hours probably of 11/11, which I thought was kind of poetic. I was like, well, that's like a lucky number. Like, maybe that's a good thing. And he was old. He looked so different from the time I got him. I mean, he was over 2 years old. I hadn't had him for 2 years yet. His adoption day was December 18th, but I know that he was 2 years in age at least, which is pretty old for a hamster. They on average live to be 2. If you're lucky, maybe 3. But yeah, so it's been a very sad couple of days. And I've had definitely my moments of just being like all out upset and crying, and you know, it's very difficult to lose an animal and to lose a pet because you have no way of communicating with other than just through, you know, what you think is going on. So it's very, very tough, but he'll be deeply and dearly missed. I love him so much, and I appreciate all of your kind thoughts and prayers and, you know, comfort during this time, you guys. I really, really appreciate it. So I just wanted to extend my gratitude to that. I know that's really sad news. I don't mean to bring anybody down or to, like, you know, but I felt like you guys should know because I was constantly talking about him on stream, and I had told you guys recently, I think, that he's getting really old. I was like, wow, he's an old man. But yeah, so but he did go peacefully. He wasn't in pain. I mean, he was like drinking and eating earlier the last day I saw him before I went to bed. And then the next day, that was it. So, I mean, I know he went peacefully, so that's at least, you know, peace of mind. But he did live a good life, and he was a very grumpy, misunderstood boy. So I'm grateful to have had him. He was such a character, and it'll probably be a while before I get another hamster, but and luckily it wasn't like tragic like Hamo. It was just like a natural, you know, so but thank you guys so much for your kind thoughts and words. Also, hold on, I feel like Big Zebra walked in while I was talking. I didn't say hi, so hi Zebra, getting on that broth. And Big Snacko as well. Speak of broth, boys. Welcome to the Strem de la Strem. I know he did have he had such a personality, and I don't think I'll ever have or know of a hamster like Queen ever again, because I'm not convinced that he was truly a hamster. I feel like he was just like some unknown species. I feel like he was like a wild man. Like, I don't know. I feel like he was wild, but we put him to we laid him to rest last night. I did not have him cremated. I felt like he was always meant to be wild, so I really wanted to bury him and have him be a part of nature. I didn't want to cremate him. Like, Hamo, I wasn't ready to let go. Hamo, I had cremated because I was like, this is just like way too much, and we had such a bond. I didn't want to like have her be somewhere other than with me. But Queen, I feel like, was meant to be a wild boy and was meant to be part of nature, so I was like, okay, I gotta I feel like that's what's best. So we did lay him to rest, and he's in a better place. So I'm, you know, again, thank you guys so much for your support. And thank you. I appreciate all your kind words here as well. Yeah, stock. This freaking stock. I cannot. Guys, never get into a call with your friends where you're watching a video on how to make this weird, like, trash dump stock, because it turns into insanity. And I was already, like, insane. This is what I did last night. I was like, I kind of had to talk myself into doing things the past couple days because I felt so down. You know, when you go through a loss, you like don't want to do anything, and you have like no motivation and no inspiration really. And so, yeah, I joined my friends. We had like a group call, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna try and feel good. And it was absolutely ridiculous. And watching food videos on how to make stock, so that's really fun. What kind of stock was it? It looked like it had every weird ingredient you could ever imagine. Just dump, like the things you would put in the garbage disposal is what I thought it looked like. But yeah. It was just, what in the world was it? I don't understand. So, anyway, what am I doing here? What am I saying here? I don't know. I'm gonna unpause these alerts though. So, oh my god, it's so loud. I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm so sorry. That was really loud. Sorry. I like re-edited some of the volumes of these two, and they were like set high before and weren't even loud, and now they're like really loud. Also, Psycho, I think that was you. Thank you for the bounce. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm trying to.
That one was loud.
Oh my god, I don't know why they were so much louder. They weren't even that loud when I tested them the other day. I kept the Chihiro alert around. I kept it around. I replaced it for Halloween, so it'll be different next year. I even edited my Halloween alerts for next year already. I was like, I'm gonna be a year ahead of time. These are the same. The subs are the same. Thank you so much, Yo-Yo. I appreciate the sub hype.
I guess I should kick off the notifications.
Aww.
Sub hype. 1 month until I hit the big 33 months.
Thank you so much, Yo-Yo. I appreciate that. Yeah, Jilly alert. So my minimum now, you guys, is 64 as well.
Oh my god, no, you ruined it! You still...
Thank you, Cass. Thank you, Cass.
Madam 5, Kitty.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the hype.
But is it really?
Oh my god. Thank you so much for the hype train. Guys, I had a story with that one because I tried to make it normal, but then it was too long, so I just sped up the audio and I was like, it sounds fine. And then I had Odie listen to it. I was like, he hasn't seen this movie. He'll think it sounds normal. And he's like, why does it sound so weird? Why is it so fast? And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it was more noticeable than I thought. But I also felt like I should have both my kitties represent. So yeah. Thank you for the alert redemptions, you guys. Thank you for testing this out for me and for being generous. Psycho, Casanova, Scottman, and Yo-Yo. You guys are gonna love the Christmas alerts, by the way. Especially the sub alert. The sub alert's my favorite one, and it's so dumb. It's so great. Anyway, I missed a bunch of stuff. But yeah. Aww. That's really sweet, Theo. See, that's what's amazing about this community, is there's such support for, like, literally everything. I love it. Snack, anyway. Oh, thank you so much. Honestly, it was probably better, like, not to even talk about it last night, just because I was in such a weird place, so it helped to just have a distraction regardless, so no worries there, no worries. Wow, Mean Girls will always be the same. Nice wig, Janice. What's it made of? Oh yeah, Clayman, thank you. And thank you to everybody else who has said something about this shirt. I have had this shirt for like 3 years now. I've had this shirt for a while now, but I love it. It's one of my favorites. Psycho, thank you for setting the bedroom on fire. Are these too loud for you guys or not loud enough?
When some bit alerts are resting on a bed.
Oh, that was it. Okay, I was like, is she gonna say the rest? She didn't. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, shout outs to Ardeen, also. Psycho, thank you so much. They're not too loud? Okay, I turned them up. If they're too loud and I'm like blowing you guys away, just tell me. Eld18, welcome so much. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Wario, Jesus. Stupid game.
Thank you so much. Also, that one's way shorter now, so it just gets to the point. I'm like, I didn't really want to change it. This one's also shorter, but it gets to the point.
Glad to see this one is still around.
Thank you, Scott, man. That was one of those that got reordered just because it was longer than a lot of the other ones, and I felt like it should, you know, the lower the bit number, the less time made more sense, or the higher the bit number, the more time. Yes, it is Andy Samberg referencing Mario Party. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I talked for like 100 years. Milk Snack, thank you so much! And I felt like this had to be 1,000. I was like over mean temps, and I was like, I need this to be 1,000 instead. I can't do it. I can't do this anymore. So, because it was longer than the other one. Thank you so much, Milk Snack.
Happy to see another great stream.
Thank you so much. Oh my god, Phantom! Thank you for the $5 tip! Thank you so much! For the big tip.
Are you ready to play?
Also,
So sorry to hear about Queen.
thank you so
Sending you all
much.
the love.
Aw, oh my god, Psych.
She told me not to! I'm trying to get the lowest star. Oh my god. It's horrible. Lisa seriously whispered to me, don't do it. Don't do it. I was like, oh, okay. My bad.
Let's see if this one got shortened.
Thank you so much for 2,000 bits, Psycho. It did get shortened, but again, I tried to shorten them in a way that got more to the point and wasn't so like, what is happening? So I feel like it's just better. I feel like it's a better version of it. And it just kind of goes over what happens. Yeah, it's way better. Like, it's just, it sounds way better.
Hey.
Hi.
Brinsley want to know what brand your share was.
It's on autofill.
Alright. Full.
Full. Sorry, not fill. I'm used to words that aren't full. I'm sorry. Never said that in my life. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Sorry. Odie's playing D&D in the other room. That's why I can't be here tonight, and I can't read. So nothing has changed. It's a totally same day as always. Yeah. So I hope you guys like the new edits of these alerts too. I feel like they're just better. And if anybody wanted to know, my chair is auto full, not fill. I don't know why I said that. You're welcome. I'm sorry. I almost gave you the wrong info because I can't read apparently. Thank you, Rinslet, for stopping on in to say thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, Rinslet. I was gonna, sorry, I've been talking for like 10 years, whatever. That's just that kind of day. I'm gonna do this because we kind of talked about a little bit of this. But I have a Patreon Q&A from Scottman, and I know he's here, so we're going to just read it and talk about it. So we all know about your pet experiences with Gooba, Kitty, Jilly, Queen, etc. while you've been making content on YouTube and Twitch. What were your pet experiences like while you were growing up? So this was submitted by Scottman895. Thank you for the question. I figured we might as well talk about this because we've been talking about animals, and I knew I was going to have a long talk today anyway before we get to the goods. So I know those of you who are like, I thought this was a Mario Party stream, we're probably like, get the F to the point, but whatever, we're taking forever on purpose. Anyway, thank you guys so much for the hype train and the alerts again. But anyway, I have had such amazing experiences with animals in my life, and animals are like my number one love in life. Dory Guy 64, welcome. You know what's funny is you guys kind of caught sort of the beginning of the end of an era. Thank you for the follow. You caught sort of the beginning of the end of an era when I first came to YouTube. So if you were around from the get-go, that was like, my pets were starting to get like middle-age old. Because I'd had them forever, so they were all getting older. So I feel like that's why you've probably been like, God, this girl's lost more pets than anybody I've ever seen. But it's because I had them, you know, growing up. It's a lot of different animals in my life, and so whereas, you know, some you lose too soon. It's just awful the way that's how life is sometimes. Bald Gaming, welcome to the stream as well. And thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. But yeah, anyway, you guys kind of know, I think, all my pets. At least I've referenced them at some point. Like my cats, my pets that tend to have the bigger, more intrusive personalities are the ones that have been more in my content. Like Gooba. Gooba was like the big one because she would bawl outside my door. She would interrupt my recordings. She was very, very vocal. Siamese cats tend to be very vocal. They just do. And she was a Siamese, and so she was very, very needy as well. And so she's always on the wrong side of a closed door. We started out where she'd bawl on the opposite side of my door, and I'd be like, I'm recording, no. And then as soon as I let her in, she wanted right back out because I closed the door. So anyway, I had her, I had Violet, and I had Hope. And you guys may have heard or not heard me talk about them as much. Hope was my white kitty, so she was on a lot of my Instagram stuff. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. You guys are absolutely amazing. I'm giving you all the bahs while I'm talking about this. And all the kitties, and I think I snuck a pinky in there. Whoops. Anyway. But, yeah, we got my cat Violet when I was 5. I was 5 years old. And she lived to be 19. So I was like 24 when we lost her. So that was, you know, she lived a good long life. Hope was 17 when we lost her. She had a good long life. I mean, you guys really knew of at least a lot of my pets, and they were around for many, many years. I was very blessed to have the long lives of those pets that I did. And I also had a dog at one point. She was outdoor because she was a husky mix, and her name was Juno, and she had several litters of puppies. So I've experienced puppies far more than I've experienced kittens. I know that sounds absolutely insane. Like, what? Who are you? Seahawks fan, welcome. But she had puppies. She was just such an amazing, amazing dog. And it really, we did not have the lifestyle set up for a dog. And so she ended up being basically surrendered to the Husky Rescue, who adopted her out from us when I was a kid when this was happening. But anyway, so we didn't have her up until the end of her life. She went to a different home, but she had many puppies, many loves. Love her. Gooba had a brother. Gooba had a brother named London, who only lived to be 6 or 7 months old. I think he was 7 months old, because he had FIP due to interbreeding. So that was tragic. That was that was horrible. That was a horrible loss. So originally there would have been Gooba and London together, 2 kitties, but that wasn't the way it was meant to be. So yeah. Oh yeah, Kitty's with Odie right now. Kitty's mad at me. She's like, oh my god, you have that Jilly. By the way, Jilly is right there. Oh, and there's a sneak peek of some of my holiday merch that I've been working on for Etsy. How exciting. Anyway, so I had a lot of the animals that have been on my channel have been around like forever. And so they are just they've been part of my life long, long before I was ever on YouTube or anything. But, you know, so it's really like my animals before that were the same ones that were around for you guys. They're just older. So, I've had such amazing experiences with animals, though. I've had several betta fish, loved. I had one that lived to be like 2 or 3 years old. I used to raise hermit crabs. So I would raise hermit crabs. I was certified to raise them at the time. Now they've done more research. There's more science about it. I would not have hermit crabs in Indiana where I am because there's too much weather change. There's too much pressure change. It's too hard on their bodies. Like they're meant to be in a tropical climate. Like you should not really have them. And I don't really want to support the industry here. So I don't have those anymore, but I used to raise hermit crabs, and I would go to the pet store and rescue the ones that like had mites or had weird things going on, because I knew how to help them. So that was actually kind of fun to have like a bit of a rescue experience in that way with an exotic pet. And then other than that, I had my sister and I got 2 mice. This was like, I want to say, I don't know why, if it was like a joint thing, like we got them together. I think it was mostly her idea, but in my mind, it was like all of us. We had 2 mice. They were white mice, Pinky and Brain. LOL. So, and one tried to be like more dominant. I'm pretty sure that Pinky chewed the hair off of Brain's head. So, and at the time, because I was a kid, I thought it was really funny, and it's like, oh, that's like stress behavior. Probably not a good thing, but like, yeah, Pinky chewed Brain's hair off of his head, and so Brain was always the one that had no hair and was bald, and I always thought it was so ridiculous. Yeah, he was a genius, and the other one was insane. It was very, very fitting, and they had a wheel where they'd both run on it at the same time, but one would go faster than the other, so then the one was just going around and around and around while the other was running. They were an experience. It was an experience having these mice. But we had them for, I mean, they lived a full life, both of them. They both lived full lives. But we had cats, and I don't know why we thought it was a good idea to have mice with cats, because it just made the cats nuts all the time. Like, oh my god, I need to get these mice. My cat Hope was a true hunter at heart. She was good. She could have caught a bird in the air. She could have caught a fish in the water. Like, she was an amazing hunter, so that was really, really risky having them. But it worked out. They didn't get, like, hurt or anything by our kitties. We were smart about it, but yeah, so I feel like that's pretty much the gist of my animal experiences. It's been mostly cats, and, I've had many of my cats for a long, long time. There was a point where, including our cats outdoor and indoor, we had like 13 cats altogether. And some of the ones outside were like neighborhood cats that just like wandered and were kind of feral, but we fed them. And then we had like, I think the most cats we had in the house at one time. 6. A lot. So. Oh, thank you, Zebra! Stock Nash! Yes, Stock Nation! Let's go! Well, thank you for stopping by, Zebra. I appreciate it. But yeah, so that's really my experience with my animals. They've all been pretty typical, but some like oddballs thrown in there. And then my first hamster was Hamo. However, my oldest sister had a hamster named Pinwheel when I was very little. I was like 6. So I was very, very little, and she had such a personality, such a fun pet, but that was the only hamster I had until Hamo. So, I mean, there were like over 20 years between that hamster and Hamo. So, anyway, I know that was a little bit scatterbrained of an answer, but Scott, man, I want to thank you for your Patreon question. But yeah, you guys have seen a lot of the pets that I have had, or you've heard me reference them because they were approaching old age when I started my channel and everything. So, Rios, welcome, and Nagisa, welcome on in. But yeah, it's true. If you house sit for someone with 9 cats, you've decided more than one is too many. I've decided that if I have a choice in the matter, I will adopt a cat, not a kitten, because they're nuts. They're crazy. I'm like, all right, let's adopt cats next. Anyway, but thank you so much for that question. And you guys, I've talked for so long. I appreciate you guys waiting through all of this. But I had a lot to say and a lot to update you guys on. And now we're ready to get started with the party. So thank you guys so much. Yeah, Jilly's just too cray. She is. She's insane. Also, before I get started, I want to go ahead and shout out, well, there's Scottman's question again. Thank you for that. But I want to shout out my patrons on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for your support for the month of November 2020. I hope you guys are having a good month so far. And if you guys are interested in joining my Patreon family, there is a link below the stream. Or you can type !Patreon into the chat, as several have done just now. So thank you so much to these folks who are part of that family. And let's get started. Alright. This music's like really quiet. So I'm just gonna exit out of it. And I'm going to hope that this works the first time. I tried to get something else. I tried to get the, not the Dazzle, but the cables transferred from composite to HDMI, but I think the little transfer pack I have is for the opposite, like component. Which one is it? Component? I don't know. Whichever one it is that's like yellow, white, and red. I know. I never remember which is which, but it's meant to be like HDMI to poopy, so alright. Oh, okay. That was like delayed, but it worked. Yeah, pro game changer. So anyway, I tried to get that working before the stream, but I don't think I have the right adapter for it. So sorry, guys. I don't. Okay, this is like way out of sync. So hold on, I'm gonna deactivate it because it's like way delayed for some reason. Give me a second. You have to just stare at Mario with his presidential campaign. Honestly, worst promo for Mario Party. Like, what? No. Alright. Let's try and get this where it's not terribly out of sync. Yeah, I think it's good now. Yeah, it probably just did that because I messed with the cables before this. So, I'm totally voting for Mario. Ooh. Yeah, RCA cables, basically. I have an adapter that's HDMI to RCA back from when I only had the Dazzle and my computer couldn't handle an HD capture card. you know, those were like the early streaming days, and even not so long ago I had to use that method, so I feel like it doesn't work the other way around. I wish it did, and I feel like it should, but I couldn't. I tried to do this like 20 minutes before my stream, so that was also not working in my favor. Okay, let's go ahead and pick characters, you guys. I appreciate your patience through all of the talk earlier. Okay. But yeah. So let's get going. Alright, where are we? We have lots and lots of options here. And let's roll it, baby! For Armand 2017, picking the first one, which is on here somewhere. Peachy. Oh boy. Alright, we get Big Peach. Let's go. We also have freaking Nightbot, who is a jerk. So I'm skipping it. He does! Rigged, Scottman, thank you! Sky Spirit, you picked Koopa Kid. Alright, we got Koopa Kid. No, we're not gonna be normal. Okay. There we go. And last but not least, we have Dory Guy, who picked Rigged. Oh, you also picked Koopa Kid. Do you have a second choice? So much Koopa Kid love. Nightbot does cheat, it's true. Very badly as well. Oh, Luigi. Alright. We haven't seen Luigi on a board in a while, at least not on the GameCube board. Alright, we're doing Undersea because it's the only one left, so unfortunately we're not going to pick for that. Why don't we do... We'll just do 30. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. So, Rated R Mario, welcome to the stream. But yeah. Wow, Pixie. Way to just be inappropriate. Also, solid GlitchCon badge there. I know that Odie was watching something to do with GlitchCon the other night, and I was listening. I wasn't watching because he had it up on his phone. So, Nyrian, thank you so much for the 25-month sub! Over 2 years, thank you so much!
What's popping, cat tattoo bomb?
Oh, thank you so much! Welcome back to the Bop family. I give you all the Boz and a Bop that snuck in there. What am I? Oh, I'm going first? Oh, sweet. Okay, I didn't even realize. I like how the bubbles come out of their mouths every once in a while. I don't understand this temperamental state in Mario games where sometimes they're invincible to water, like they can breathe water all day long, and in other games they like drown like a normal person, and I'm like, you know, I really would need, I need more consistency, Mario. Like, I feel like he should have just stayed invincible to water forever and for always, but that didn't happen. This board makes me want to watch Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo is my fave Pixar movie. Oh my god, this is so close. Yes! Okay, I have to win the minigame. But yeah. Wait, you got a GlitchCon badge just for the dinosaur! It is your aesthetic. I got you. I haven't played this board in forever, by the way, because I haven't played it since the last Friday Night Mario Party. Although I've played this game, like, I feel like I have not played this board since. Seriously. Seriously? Oh, Jilly's so passed out. She's a good girl when she's passed out, but... Wow, stealing from Koopa Kid, huh? Do we have the same orb? No, I don't think so anyway. Maybe. Maybe 2D Mario has mutated gills? I don't know. I don't really understand. Also, Lieutenant Stone, welcome to the stream. You like to think that the characters are sleeping with aluminum foil caps on, so they dream together and thus party. But is that true? I don't know about that. guess. What? It felt just like it! Isn't it weird, you guys? This is one of those mini games, like, there's no way as an audience member you could ever experience the way you're supposed. No, the bombs feel just like those guys. They feel just like them! I'm doing something wrong here. I'm losing is what it is. It. Oh my god, I didn't even get one! I always feel weird when I'm playing these mini games. It's just like when we play Mushroom Medic. It's like there's no way of knowing like what's going on. That's when you need like a 4D experience. You need like one of those chairs that like vibrates or whatever. I've never actually done that. You know how they have like those movie theaters or whatever that you can like sit in like it's like a ride style chair and you wear like a, oh my god, this is so dumb. Oh, wow, wait, oh my god, does this help me? You wear like a, I don't know, like a, what am I trying to say here? You guys know what I'm trying to say. Not a headset. You wear like the 3D glasses, but not, or virtual reality glasses, that's what I'm talking about. And you like vibrate. I've never done one of those. I always see them in like touristy areas. Okay, cool. But yeah, Mac on point! Welcome to the stream! But yeah. Solid. This bank capsule's making the rounds. Oh, so anyway, I've never been on one of those. I feel like I don't know that they exist, so like oh my god, what? I'm dropping stuff. I feel like they're not as popular now as they were like in the early 2000s. Mainly because like at-home entertainment has gotten better and there now are actual like virtual reality game systems and experiences, but you know. Happy Friday the 13th, everybody, by the way. I know I kept saying like happy Friday, but I kept forgetting it's the 13th. Isn't that crazy? Have we had more than one Friday the 13th this year? Because I think we have, right? I feel like there was one in the summer, wasn't there? Because didn't we do something for it, like stream-wise? I think we did. Also, Cass, that hydrate was for you. I didn't say it, because I was talking, but... Anyway. Yeah, March had a Friday the 13th. I was like, there was another Friday the 13th earlier this year. Yeah, so we definitely did something on that. I think I mean, it would have been Mario Party, but were we would have been what? Mario Party 3, maybe? Like story mode? End of story mode? Or were we to this yet? Were we to Mario Party 4 yet? I feel like we were in Mario Party 3 still. Like that's what we would have been doing. I could be wrong though. I don't know. I can't fully remember. Go, go, Wario! Go, go, Wario! Go, go, yay! Okay. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, but there was so much chaos in March because of like, that was like when quarantine first started here anyway, and all this crazy chaos. Can I throw this over here where I'm like not going? Today you watched an old tape of Britney Spears live in Hawaii? Aww. I know, that kind of stuff is nostalgic. It's always fun to go watch, like, weird stuff you have recorded from your childhood. And then it basically just takes you right back. March 13th was the date that Bird Buddy was born? Nice! I did Horrorland on Friday the 13th? That seems so, like... What? Maybe it was... Yeah, but... Did I just ignore the Friday Night Mario Party series? I feel like that would be too late for Mario Party 2 to still be going on. I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't remember. What? It was the first Mario Party 2 game? Dang, how did we cover so much ground so fast? Also, Pod 5 Guy, continuing the gift sub. Thank you so much for the gift sub, Psycho. Continued from Pod 5 Guy. Aww, I give you all the Bas. Welcome back to the Ba family, and shout out to Psycho. Yeah, that just seems like so off. I was thinking like March would have been Mario Party 3. Like, that's so weird. Also, you did not deserve that. I worked hard for that, and no reward. None. I feel like this was one of the... I know I played Toy Dream first, and then I think I played Sweet Dream, and then I think I played this. The first time I ever played this game. Because it was summertime, and it seemed very appropriate. Unlike now, where it's November, and it has really nothing to do with November, nor does this board have anything to do with Friday the 13th. Very unfitting. Bowser would have been more fitting, but we wanted to keep Bowser all in October, so we could have had that, but no. We didn't think ahead enough. I love Shy Guy in his little gingerbread house. Oh! Oh! No. Oh my god, I'm the reason we lose this game half the time. Like curvy curbs. I know, March 13th does feel like 5 years ago. Yeah. Oh, well, I know that, but that's the thing. On Friday Night Mario Party, I did every single board in Mario Party 3, and then anytime we didn't beat a board, I'd play it again on Monday until we did. So it worked out the same way it would have had I not done that. I don't know. That's really weird. I think I did more than one board sometimes, though, on those nights, because that's when I started streaming for longer. So maybe that's how we got here a little bit faster. I know I definitely did while St. Jude was going on. While St. Jude Play Live was happening, I definitely did that, but... I still need to go this way, don't I? Ooh, mushroom! Give it to me, baby! I know, that Peach always stealing my hard work. Never fails. But yeah. What am I doing? Or what was I saying? Oh, I was talking about story mode. I was going to do the story mode for Mario Party 4 if we didn't do things this way, but I thought it'd be more fun to randomize it and have us go through like 4, 5, 6, 7 over and over again, and I'm really glad we did, because I really enjoyed this format so much, and it kept things fresh and different every time, and so that was fun. So Ship 9, welcome to the Strem de la Strem 7. Why? He's in... Oh, no, that's you. Never mind. I was like, he's in 4th! Oh, no, it's Luigi I'm looking at. And... Wow. Way to suck. Way to suck, Luigi. Anyway. All I remember from March was stress. Yeah, March was a stressful month. Just for everybody, because of what was going on. Does this board make me want to go swimming? This board makes me want to go to the beach. And go swimming, yes. Oh, come on. This game and its affinity for Peach or whatever, I don't understand. This board makes me want to go, like, snorkeling, which I've never been snorkeling or scuba diving or any of that stuff. But would love to go. Oh yay, we can bop them in this one. Bopped. 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 Oh. I just love that concept. Hey, you know how in baseball you can swing the bat multiple times until you hit the ball? Crap. Dang it, I'm bopping everybody. Oh my god. Look, I have my eye on the ball. It's not working. No! I messed up, you guys. Well, shoot. I disagree. Anyway. Give me that 1 and an 8, yo. Okay. Yes. Yeah, girl. Alright, well at least I have enough for the star. At least. So what was I going to talk about? I had something I was just about to talk about. And then I started thinking about the ocean. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. I don't know. It feels so like... I'm so excited for the Mario Party 8 era. Like, I'm so excited to just play that game all the way through. Because it's such a fun game. And this is the time of year, too, when I always want to play that game because I got it for Christmas the year it came out. I got Mario Party 8 for Christmas, and so it always, you know, I played it like crazy after Christmas. So when we're approaching Christmas time is when I want to start playing that game again. And I finally did it, you guys. I was like, I'm going to load up Pokemon. I'm going to play it a little bit. And I got like 10 minutes in. I loaded Pokemon Shield. Well, first I tried to play it on my regular Switch and then realized it was like start a new game. And I was like, what? Well, then I realized you can't like back it up. You can only have one file per console. You can't share a file on like multiple consoles. So I was like, okay, cool. Whoops, not what I wanted, but anyway, so I had to charge my Switch Lite because it was dead. But then finally, the next day, after it was all charged, I was all ready to go, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna do this. And I picked it back up and I started playing it, and like 10 minutes in, I was like, I seriously started falling asleep like 10 minutes in to picking up Shield, and I was like, are you serious? Like, why can I not do this? I don't know what it is, you guys. I have the Pokemon curse. I love Pokemon so much, and I don't know, with age, I've lost my ability to stay conscious while playing it. I don't understand. Like, I feel like I have to, like, I would have to stream it. But I can't, because it's on my Switch Lite. I'd have to start over, and I'm like, not that I wouldn't do that, but like, I can't fall asleep on stream. Like, I don't understand. I have no idea how I'm so bad at staying awake for Pokemon. Yay! Star! I cannot. Like, I seriously cannot. And it didn't help that I, like, didn't know where I was. Like, I had saved at the beginning of the area I was entering into, at least. But, you know, when you pick those games back up, you're like, where was I going? What was I doing? What was the last thing that happened? What? And yeah, I made it 10 minutes. Ah, excuse me. Look, I'm yawning just talking about it. I cannot do it. I don't know what it is. I love Pokemon, you guys, but I just can't even do this. I know, I don't even want to catch them all. I have to get past this, like, hurdle. It's so confusing. I don't understand. I am still taking tomorrow off, Cass. I gotta work on my, while most of the stuff is done, I do have to tweak a couple things still that I meant to tweak before this stream, but clearly I didn't. I need to tweak some Nightbot stuff. I need to, work on getting stuff ready for my WWF campaign and figure all that out tomorrow. So I am still taking tomorrow off. which is probably for the best because it's been a tough week. Beginning of the week was like fine. It was just like work, you know, a lot of work getting done. Wow. But anyway, Cass, I don't fall asleep when I watch the Pokemon anime. That's it's just when I play the games. But yeah, if I play it in call, I'm gonna fall asleep in the call. Like, it's not gonna work. Yeah, maybe. I don't trust that. I don't trust it. Yeah, I wanted to try and make some more straightforward, like, Nightbot posts. So, like, for the alerts coming up, for Christmas, there's a way to look that up. For Halloween, there's a way to look that up when that comes around again. I just want to have all this stuff, like, done, so that anything new I add, I already have, like, a formula for it, and, you know. It's a lot of work. To re-edit a lot of my alerts, too, it was tough because they're in GIF format, and I had to... It was like 6 steps, because I had to take the GIF, I had to transfer it to a video format, go in, re-add the audio, edit it down to match, export both files, return it into a GIF, and then re-upload it after deleting it off of Streamlabs. So it's like, why is this taking forever? Anyway, whoa, why does Bobo hate us? Business Kong, what's up, monkey? Welcome to the Strem de la Strem. One of your professors says GIF? See, you know, that was like when I took Jilly to get spayed. Like, her name is spelled with a G, and it's not to be, like, annoying. It's because she's named after a character who spells the name Jillian with a G, which I've seen before. It's just like the name Ginny. Like, sometimes Ginny is spelled with a G. Or the name Ginger. It's not spelled with a J, it's spelled with a G. And so I was like, well, this Jillian has a G. I have to spell her name with a G. But then I still, like, even going to the freaking, get her surgery, they're like, Gilligan, and I'm like, no. There's no, like, you know my whole thing about there's a G, but it's silent and invisible? They add this G. Like, it says Jillian, but they add the extra G to make it Gilligan. And I'm like, there was no G there. Like, you just added that second one. Like, no. No. So I'm like, so when she gets in trouble sometimes, I'll be like, Gilligan. Yeah, Gilligan. She gets in trouble all the time, but like, that's what I was joking around with Odin about this week. I was like, you know, I have to tell people, oh, I have 2 cats. I have Kittisui and Jelly! Because I'm constantly, like, she's constantly getting in trouble. So. You just got home from work. Did you work it? Yes. Yeah, Gilligan, like the island? Exact, like Gilligan's Island. And I'm like, no, her name is not Gilligan. It's Jilly. I call her Jilly G more than anything. And then I'll sing Billie Jean, except go, Jilly G is not my kitty. That's like her song for some reason. So there's always an experience with the animals. It never ends. Oh man. It's always an experience. She is passed out, by the way. You can see her, her little... Can you see her little bald belly back there? Part of it's showing. They didn't do this to cats when I was younger, when I was little and growing up, back when my kitties got spayed, which, you know, I was like a kid when this happened, but now they put like a little tattoo on their belly, so she has like a little green tattoo. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, Kittisui and Jelly! I gotta be careful or she's gonna wake up. I don't want to wake her up. Yeah. But anyway, at her appointment, she got spayed. She got her last vaccination, so that's fabulous. She's all caught up for the year. Doesn't have to have any more until her annuals next year. The one thing was, of course, there's always something. So they gave her rabies again, even though I did not tell them to. And I was like, why did you give her a rabies vaccine? She had this last month. They're like, oh, there must have been a miscommunication. I'm like, well, I hope this isn't gonna hurt her. I was so mad. I was like, no, that's not okay. But they were like, no, it won't. And I believe it because I know there have to be animals that are found or rescued, like, off the street, and then you take them in, and you don't know if they've had a rabies or not, so they get another one, like, so I'm sure it's not the worst, but it was still annoying to be like, can't we, like, only do the things that are asked? I don't know. So anyway, I got flea medication to have on hand, though, for if that's needed in the future, so that's all good. You have to get it from a vet. And she also got treated again for worms, so I'm like, please go away. This time they have to go away. Like, they're not allowed to stay. So. Oh, your kitten just got a rabies shot. Oh, the babies. Oh, too many vaccinations. Too little time. There's so much to do at the beginning. It's always like, oh, you need like these 10 million vaccinations. It's like, ah! It's really only 2, but like, one's a series, so. What? Cut the tails off? I don't understand. Why? I've never seen that. I mean, they need their tails, so I don't understand. I've seen where they clip their ear. Wow, we are winners. Cool. I love winning whopping 2 coins. Yeah, no. Not okay with this. Not okay with this. Anyway, you know, that's the weird thing, too, is like... Oh, you know what? Hold on. I gotta... I don't know why this is running. Sorry. Something was running on my computer that shouldn't have been. Anyway. That was the weird thing is, like, with the kitties, we don't have, like, any crossover of things we could catch from each other, and we also don't have the same diet because they eat, like, meat, and I don't eat meat. Except fish. We do have crossover with fish, but, like, you know, poultry and any of that, no. But, like, it was funny because I shared more in common with Queen. We had more the same diet. I was like, oh, sweet, nuts and seeds and fun stuff. Oh, yay, sweet. But then we also... Hamsters can catch colds. The same virus that people have. Like, they can catch a viral cold from you. And I think you can catch a cold from them, but, like, cats, that's not... It doesn't work like that. It's, like, so weird. I'm like, how? How is that a thing? What? I don't understand this. I've never heard of this tail cutting thing. That is insane. Oh, your kitty had ringworm. Oof. Yeah, my kitty had I'm sure that was awful. Jilly's had roundworm, so it's not the same as ringworm, but it's been bad. Also, Madam Cooking Mama, what the F? How's it going? Yeah, I wish parasites didn't exist. So, I know, imagine catching a cold from your pet hamster. It's true, like, if you have a cold, you can't, you have to wear, like, gloves and a mask to even, like, feed them, like, while you have it, and you have to stay away from them because they can catch it. It's so weird. So, I always thought that was odd, though. I'm like, that's so, like, how is it that it has more shared with a human than, like, a cat? It's just bizarre to me. But yeah. Yeah, I obviously disagree with hunting for sport. That's just the dumbest thing in the entire world. Did I even press any? Oh, I must have. Okay. Hold on. What are my options? Okay. Yeah. Oh, wait, I have one more. Okay. I don't think hamsters can get COVID, no, but like the common cold, yes. I mean, I guess they could. I don't know. That I honestly don't know, but I know like a viral cold, like with any kind of I guess it's possible. I really don't know, but I just know that they can get like the common cold from you. So yeah. 1A Baker, welcome. Kaboomic evil. I know. I was so close to winning. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but I disagree with what just happened. Give me that star, though. Oh, what? Come on. The wheel will take you just before or after the star. I mean, I'm literally... Yeah. Do it. Give me before. Watch it give me after. Oh, baby. Now I don't have to worry about my roll next time. I know. It is structurally similar, so I honestly have no idea. But... I have no idea if they can catch it or not. I would imagine based on the fact that they can catch a common cold, but yeah, new donation goal, funding research to determine if hamsters get COVID. Well, yeah, thanks, Phil, doing good work. I know cats can carry COVID, but they can't pass it. But that's the thing. I think you could pass it to a I have no idea. I don't know. I know ringworm's like way tougher, and yeah, and humans can get ringworm. That's the thing about that. That's like really, really dangerous. Ugh. I'm glad that you're all good now though, and your kitty doesn't have it anymore. That's awful. Man. See, that's what I mean. Like, why do parasites exist? They just cause animals harm. And us too. Just cause everybody harm. Like, there's no benefit. So, anyway, I'm glad that Jilly's now up to date and doesn't have to worry about it anymore. You once caught insanity from a spider? I don't think that's true. I think you're just already insane. I don't think there was any catching it. I think it just happened. But, you know, I am schizophrenic, so I see and hear kitties that aren't really there. It's just what happens. I go out and I'm like, oh my god, there's a kitty! Oh wait, no, there wasn't. So I'm schizophrenic! And then I went to dinner the other night with Odie, and he's like, oh, I thought I saw a cat. And I was like, oh my god, you're schizophrenic! You're schizophrenic too! So, it's obviously a real thing. Yeah, then you realize you're just insane. Well, yeah, we already knew this. Wow, check that 105 yards, because I'm really terrible at this game for some reason. Oh, gosh. So I've started the Home Alone segment of November. I couldn't hold off anymore, and I was like, I love Home Alone too much, I'm watching it. So, Odin and I have watched Home Alone, like, 3 times? I think we've watched Home Alone 3 times and Home Alone 2 3 times. Like, we just keep alternating and just having it on. Because Home Alone's, like, my second favorite movie. Like, Nightmare Before Christmas will always be #1, but Home Alone is, like, second fave bae forever. And we've also been like watching some cheesy Netflix movies, most of which have been terrible. I actually, like, while I was crocheting last night, I had on like a mini series on Netflix. I think it was called like Dash and Lily. I actually like never really looked at the title of this. I just like clicked Netflix and I was like, watch whatever came on. I don't know. And the first few episodes were really, really entertaining and really good. By the end, it got really, like, predictable and just the same thing you would expect. It's like, but there's gonna be a conflict, and they're gonna think, oh my god, they like other people, and then they're gonna realize, wait, I need to be with you, and blah, blah, blah. But, like, the beginning was actually really funny. which is weird because I don't usually watch series because I prefer a movie where it's like one and done. You don't have to watch multiple episodes, but it was pretty good. Home Alone was also the first movie I watched when I got Disney Plus back on point, so I approve. Super Luigi Bother, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pimp Zone. Yes, I did! I saw the trees are finally starting to change color in New Horizons. It took long enough. It's like freaking November 13th and they're just now starting to change. Like, what the heck? Should have happened so much longer ago. Also, yes, Odin has like all Home Alone alerts right now. Like, he changed to all Home Alone alerts for his channel. My favorite one is the donation one. Like, I seriously will think about it and start laughing. Like, because just the concept of it is so funny. I don't know that anybody's donated to him yet since he changed it, but like, I know what it is and I can't. I'm like, I need to donate just to show it off. Be like, look at how ridiculous this alert is. It's my fave. I probably did this wrong, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. I'm good. Yeah, I did it. I always get tripped up at the end there because I think you have to walk all the way to the end of the hallway, and then I always think somebody beats me when I only take a step. But yeah. Mine aren't really red though. There's like, I have orange ones and yellow, like they're all different colors, but it's not super red yet. How come mine aren't red? They're not red yet. Also, oh. No, I'll save that. I'm gonna save it just because I want to have the money to use that. I guess my trees just hate me then. I don't understand. I think Shliam, it's just like if you grew up with it, especially, you love it. But if you didn't, like, if, you know, it's, I just love the movie regardless, but it also helps that I grew up with those movies from the time I can remember. Home Alone 1 and 2. Wow, solid, boot, Luigi. Not sure what this does for you, but okay. The one Christmas movie I can't do is Christmas Vacation. I just don't like it at all. And for some reason, I feel like guys love this movie. I don't know if it's because there's like a boob scene in it or what. Like, wow, shopping and the woman has boobs. That's fun. Wow, it's not like every woman on the planet has boobs or anything. Let's fantasize about it. Like, I don't know if it's because, like, that's a thing. Hold on. This cord is, like, really messed up suddenly, and I don't know how I did this. But a lot of the humor in it, I just don't care for. But I feel like guys are, like, obsessed with it, and so naturally Odie's obsessed with it, and I'm like... I'm like, why are you gonna make me watch this? I don't want to. Kind of the only one of the, like, vacation movies. I love Vegas Family Vacation. Now, that movie's hilarious. But pretty much, yeah, I can't do Christmas Vacation. It's not me. It's not for me. I don't know. If you love it, that's fabulous. But I just don't have any nostalgia for it either. It wasn't like a movie that my family watched. So, yeah. Mac on point, I'm with you. I'm with you, girl! But yeah, a lot of people love it, and again, it's probably the same exact thing. It's like, you either have nostalgia for it or you don't, and if not, you just kind of see it blankly for, like, what it is, for just being, like, a kind of crude comedy, and it, like, that's not me. So, yeah. Clayman, I don't know what you're talking about, because A Christmas Story just doesn't have any flaws. Not in this house, anyway. Now, that's the tradition. Christmas Eve is Christmas Story Marathon non-stop, and it has no flaws. So, that's my family. Now, Odin, he'll be like, he's not, he didn't grow up with the Christmas Story marathon, and I don't know, I don't even know if they have that in Canada. I have no idea, but anyway, like if they have that marathon. And so that's a newer one for him, and he's like not as connected to that one because of it. Like it's grown on him because he knows like I marathon it every Christmas Eve. But like, yeah, so for him he's like, oh, it's the same exact thing. I feel like if you don't start with a movie as a tradition, as a young child, you don't stick with it. Like, or you don't get it. You don't get the hype as much as an adult. Which kind of goes for a lot of things, a lot of movies too. But that's why it's good that there are a lot of Christmas movies, so we can have all kinds of different traditions. And we're all different people, so I mean, obviously we're all gonna have different opinions anyway. Excuse you, A Christmas Story is flawless. Regina George is flawless. The 1998 Rudolph movie? I don't know that I've seen the 1998 Rudolph movie. If I have, I don't know which one it is. Now, the one from the 60s, yes. 60s, right? I think? I don't know. It's old. I love it. I love the original Rudolph. See, and Mac, I can't do Polar Express. Like, I can't do it. And I don't know why. It bugs me. Like, and I think it's because I was, like, a little bit older when it came out, and it just didn't connect with me. But, like, I know other people love it, so I'm like, what? I missed the boat on Polar Express, too. But, yeah. Now, Hot Chocolate's a fun song, though. My studio has also danced to that song multiple times. It's such a danceable song, though. But, yeah. I'm surprised about that a little bit. I mean, I guess that's the thing, though. I don't know if they have the TV station in Canada that does the marathon for A Christmas Story, is what I'm saying. I don't know that they have it. So, it's hard to say. I'm not sure. But yeah. My favorite Christmas movie's Home Alone. 1 and 2. They're like tied. I love both of them. And then I also love A Christmas Story. This is so stupid. This is not what I was wanting to do at all. But yeah. Being an animation major has kind of ruined it for you because the animation is not good. No. Oh, I do love Elf. I love Elf. It's one of those that now I'll pick it apart. I don't know why. It's just like really easy to pick it apart like every time I watch it, but I still love it. I still enjoy watching it. And I still reference it all the time. Like I love Elf, but like it's one of those movies like I love to, I don't know why it's so much fun to bash now and be like, look, this wouldn't have worked out this way. I don't know why we do this. It's just kind of fun to do that at a point, I guess, with certain movies that you've seen a million times. It's also kind of short. Like, Elf's kind of a short movie, like, in comparison to a lot of other Christmas movies. I don't even think it's 90 minutes. I think it's like 80 minutes. It's like an hour and 20 minutes or something. Whoa, yo, I'm Batch. Welcome, Batch, babe. This again? I don't want to play this again. Hold on. Come on now. Oh, I'm always losing this game for us. This is like my least favorite Mario Party 5 minigame. Anyway, let me see. I think the reason it's so special to you is because you've worked at daycare for almost 10 years. And you always do Polar Express Day where we drink hot chocolate and watch the movie. Aww, see, that's really sweet though. That's so special. See, that makes it different. That's like an experience. That's when a movie becomes more than just like, wow, this is a cool movie. Like, but it becomes like an experience or like something you have a connection with, like in your personal life. Like, that's more fun. Yeah, Story Guy. I love all of the Rankin and Bass movies. Like Year Without a Santa Claus, Jack Frost, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Rudolph and Frosty. Like, they're all good. I don't want to use this on that. Why do I have, like, no money? I'm trying to get this dang star. Yeah, like, well, listen, Shliam, I'm not complaining. Like, I know it's shorter, but I wish it were longer, because I love a lot of the jokes in it and stuff, is what I'm saying. How big of a donash do I have to drop for you to marathon Naruto? Oh my god, how many... I mean... Look, Snag, how big of a donash do I have to drop for you to come to Hooters with us? I'm gonna have to get back to you on this, Snag. Ridiculous. Oh my god, yes! The characters are so mean. Like, Santa's so mean in that Rudolph Phantom. Sorry, I'm like going back and reading through comments. Oh, Jessica Tremaine, welcome, and I love Prancer. I love Prancer. I have such fond memories of watching that in, like, 1st grade. Like, that was the first time I saw it, and I was like, oh, this movie's amazing. But yeah. I already said that, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought that A Christmas Story took place in the 40s. Am I wrong? Maybe it's like 39. I don't know. I can't remember. I thought it was the early 40s, but maybe I'm wrong? I have no idea. Oh, I should probably, like, watch the minigame. I'm having so much fun reading all your comments on Christmas movies, though. Dang it. Oh. Come on. Give me that go, baby. Dang it. No. Peach, why were you not grabbing that? It was like going off. Oh, whatever. Wow, how big of a donash do I have to drop for you to not hate us? Yeah, give me that big hundo, Snack. How big of a donash do I have to drop for you to make a nice stock with you? These are so ridiculous. What? Oh my god. I also love White Christmas. White Christmas is one of my favorite musicals, but I obviously saw the movie first, and the movie is the best. And I watched it like 4 million times last year because I had a broken foot and I needed to cope somehow, so I chose White Christmas. Yeah, I think it's mid-40s post, but then again, I don't know. I think it is. I don't know. I feel like my sister, Madame Cooking Mama, would know. Madame Cooking Mama, if you're here, when is A Christmas Story supposed to take place? Because Wizard of Oz is promoted in the movie, and that came out in what, when did Wizard of Oz come out? It was the same year as Gone with the Wind. Was it 1939? Not Wizard of Ox. Oh my god, I just looked up Wizard of Ox. Yeah, maybe it's supposed to be 1939 then, because Wizard of Oz is like promoted in the movie. Like, ooh, it's this big deal. That would have been 1939. So I think it is supposed to be like either 39 or 40. The 40s? Why is Wizard of Oz in it then? Why are they like obsessed with Wizard of Oz? Shouldn't it be in like the... Is it post-World War II? Is that when this movie takes place? I'm gonna go it's like the 10-year anniversary. Maybe it's like supposed to be the 10-year anniversary of Wizard of Oz. Or maybe not. Maybe it's supposed to be 1940. I don't know. I know it's still relevant, but it just seems like, what? I don't know. I also love A Charlie Brown Christmas, and you know what I think I might even love more because my favorite characters actually in this one is It's Christmas Time Again, Charlie Brown, with all of Peppermint Patty's stuff is my favorite. It's so good. It was only out a few years? Oh, well shoot. I'm just saying, like, I didn't get the impression this movie took place during World War II, so I feel like it needs to either be before or after. But maybe I'm crazy. Anyway, it's Christmas time again, Charlie Brown. If you haven't seen it, it's like the second Christmas. It's so funny. Like, it has like, I love it. I love it so much. And Peppermint Patty's my favorite Peanuts character, and always has been, so she has so many scenes in this movie, and it's ridiculous. It's in the 40s. You already said this. You're not giving us the answer I'm looking for. I'm asking if it's from pre or post World War II. So it's probably mid World War II? What? I'm so confused. I mean, I guess that's true. If we weren't really in the war until the end of 1941, it's probably like 1940. This is gonna bother me now. This is going to bother me so much. Okay, Shliam, it's 1940. We did it. We got there, you guys. It took us like a lot of time, but we made it. It's 1940, okay? So, no, but like I'm saying, look, no, I'm saying that just like Scottman said above, the U.S. wasn't really in World War II until the end of 41. So it would have been talked about in this movie, okay? If it was right before we were involved. That ship was not bombed yet. We were not involved yet. Ah! Anyway. Well. Look at this flan in the background of this. Love. Also, I love this minigame. I feel like we never get it. And then Peach steals my ice cream. And no! Stop stealing my ice cream! Just give me one scoop! Guys, all I want is one scoop. Yeah, vanilla. You guys know, oh my god, I need to talk about this. You guys know what's coming up? December 1st is the Neopets Advent Calendar, and I look forward to it every single year, and it's the best. The best! I love it so much. Pokemon, welcome to the stream. I'm so excited for this Advent Calendar. I've done it every year for like 12 years, and it's so good. No, more than 12 years. I was what, 14? So I've done it for like 3 years, since I'm 17 forever, remember? How am I winning no minigames? Yeah. Anyway. Duel? I don't want to. Dang it, there's no way to... what the heck, Koopa Kid? Why do you have so much money? Okay, I'm going for broke. Will I regret it? I don't know. We'll find out. Wait, I have 3 stars? Holy crap. I'm like winning. Shoot. Yeah. Oh, the ice cream minigame was the first one you ever played in the Sam's Club demo. Sweet. You can't forget about Neopets. Jump. Oh, this is just the fun one where we find, like, music blocks. Oh, I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. Okay, shoot. Maybe I lost. I don't know. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Alright, cool. I won. Do you guys see this back here? You see this Jilly? Just passed out with her bald belly? Aw. Yay! Okay, finally we can do something. Wait, who else has 3 stars? Peach? Suck. She is zonked, it's true. She's very tired. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the bounce bits!
We haven't seen this since early in the stream.
Thank you, Scottman. I appreciate the Jilly bounce. Jilly with her... She does that bouncy walk all the time. All the time. and it's so cute and so funny. Yeah, I'm glad it was an actual, like, hey, kind of skill-ish minigame, Armand. I agree. Ooh, Pushy Penguins. This is a good one. I'm not very good at it, but it's a good minigame. I was better at this before. I was better at this more when I was a noob than when I was a pro gamer. Oh, shoot. No. No! Dang it! He's won, like, every minigame. He's gonna get the minigame star. Like, no way. No way! 101 coins. I watched 101 Dalmatians recently. Odie had never seen it, and I was like, hey, guess what? Time to watch it, because it's one of my fave Disney movies. Also, we're on turn 19. Okay. And it was really fun to watch it. It had been years since I'd seen it, so. Yeah. 17! My age forever. Okay. And yes. Oh my gosh. Yay! Star number 4! We're rolling in stars. This, I feel like we have not gone to the left side of the board at all. Like, we have just been avoiding it for some reason. Or the star has been avoiding it, therefore making us avoid it. Okay. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I haven't watched anything super traditional Christmas movie-wise except for Home Alone 1 and 2, which is what I always do in November. I start watching those, like, in... Usually I watch them, like, closer to Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving's so late this year that I was like, I don't care, I'm not waiting. And it's been a COVID year, so I don't care, I'm not waiting. And I don't care, so I'm not caring, and I'm not waiting. So, anyway, I've been watching those, but I'm trying to hold out on the rest of them. And instead I've been watching these cheesy, weird things that I don't have any connection to. Whoa, it's Madame Toach! Big Madame Toadstool's in the house. Yeah, Big Toach in the house. Welcome. Sup, ladies? Yeah, we've been talking about Christmas movies and our favorite Christmas movies versus Christmas movies we don't really connect with and why or why not. But yeah. I feel like I was gonna say something else. Shoot. I don't know. There I go, losing my train of thought. What are we doing after the GameCube era? We're moving on to the Wii era, girl! We're moving on to Mario Party 8. And then we'll just do that, Did I what? No way! I'm so upset now. Is he ever gonna hit it? Nope. Nope. Oh. He's gonna run out of time. He's been faking out too much. We won! How did we win? No way! We never win, and I was so bad I didn't contribute at all. Oh, I love the musical / movie Scrooge. So good. It's one of my favorite. It's like one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. It's like definitely my favorite musical soundtrack, like ever. But I love the movie Scrooge. I love any version of A Christmas Carol except Disney's. I hate the Disney version. It was... No. No. That's the wrong way to do it. I couldn't do it. Which was really depressing because I love Jim Carrey and it was just terrifying. The whole thing was like a horror movie and I was like, nope, I am really not okay with this. So... No. And yes, ladies. Oh my god, I saw it in IMAX. And it was like legitimately terrifying. Like I would have been so pissed if I'd had a child and taken them to see it. I would have been like, no. Give me back my money. That's what I would have said. It's like, no. So, I know Luigi winning for the team. I just couldn't. I know! I can't watch it! It's too scary! Oh, yeah, give me the Christmas Carol with Mickey Mouse any day. That one's... I just love that story. Like, that book is so much fun to read around Christmas time as well. Like, I've told the story so many times, but I'll tell it again because I'm talking about it. But I have read A Christmas Carol before. I've always meant to get it again and read it again at Christmas, but my assignment was to read this book by Christmas Eve. So guess what? I didn't read it until Christmas Eve, and I legitimately read the entire thing on Christmas Eve, but it was so much fun. It was like such a pretty day, and it was snowing, but like sunny outside all day. It was just such like a pretty, like, cozy Christmas Eve. And it was so much fun reading that story, all in like one day. And it was great. It fit so well. I'm like, I want to do this again. You know. So. Wow, anime Scrooge. What? Oh my god, that's amazing. Kaboomek, I love it. You took charge for the team and drew anime Ebenezer Scrooge. I think you won. Even if you told me you didn't win, I'd be like, no. You actually won. That's the winner. So. See, that'd be like me, Kaboomek. When I illustrate, it's very much in that style, because I think it's like the most fun to illustrate in and draw in, and it's the easiest for me. I'd be like, this one wins. Team Ebenezer anime. What a bizarre name. Old-fashioned names are so weird sometimes. Ebenezer? Like, that would be such a bizarre name today. Our names have become so basic, you know? There are definitely equivalents for today of, like, names that will one day be looked back on and be like, what? Somebody was named this? But, you know, I don't know anybody named Ebenezer. New record? What? Sweet. Anyway. Yeah, you won in my heart, even if you didn't actually win. Oh, nice! I have 28 out of 30 achievements in Bug Fables! I've been told that I would like this game. But I've seen nothing of this game, so... I'm sure I would, though. What? Wasn't there a couple that literally named their baby... I think there was. Wow, Ebenezer, more like big old geezer. Do I have to pay to use this capsule? I don't want to pay. I don't know. You have a student named Denim? Wow, Psycho! I didn't. Thank you for that. Thank you for the party. I big appreciate. Huh. Denim. I mean, Denim's not the worst. But it is a little strange. That's so... Tiffany is a medieval name, but nobody uses it for their medieval stuff because it sounds too current. Because it is current still. I know several people named Tiffany. Oh boy, I opened this door. Oh, give me that money! What? Doesn't have any money? Shoot. It's just not the same without Madame Bob partying in the background. Yeah, I guess not. Oh. I can't believe how passed out Jilly is right now. Not a care in the world. Just passed out on the couch. She loves to get on this big puffy blanket behind me though and just knead. But she's a cozy girl. Oh, Cass! Thank you so much for the big win bits!
TGIF.
Oh,
16 dab.
thank you so much. Oh, it saw Sis16 dab in there. Thank you for the bits, you guys. Thank you, Cass. Yeah, so I made Froggo. Wait, you stole my bone? She's always stealing my bone. No, I can't believe she steals my bone every time. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I reordered and re-edited things so that all my alerts would be in order of length. So like the shortest alert being 64 bits and the longest alert being 2000 bits. This is my favorite minigame! Yes! Okay, sorry. But anyway, I moved Froggo up to 400 and I thought it was appropriate because it costs $4 to play that claw machine that he was one with. So he was $4 essentially. Oh, give me that. No! No! You guys get away from me! I'm trying to collect these dang flowers! We're gonna play this minigame at my wedding. Oh, excuse me. I swear I ran into that gold one. Not even fair. 19? How did I suck so badly? I'm gonna throw all pink flowers and some gold. So yeah. Well, Phantom, if you didn't notice from the GIF, it was the giant. So it was a giant claw. If you've seen Froggo, he's my size. So the prizes you win are ginormous. So, and it was in Canadian, so really it was like less than that. For me, I think it was like $3. So yeah, but like if the prizes are that big, it's gonna be that much to play. Yeah. Okay. Another bank space. This is the first time we've been over to this side of the board. No! What are you doing? Hold on. I don't know. Where does the manta go? I'm gonna say no, only because I don't know where it goes. I don't know. Rip if I got a bunch of coins from that or something. I wish big frogs were $4 all the time. I know. He was a lucky win for sure. Wasn't he, Joey? Oh, I'm so happy she's doing this instead of getting in trouble by playing with my cords and my cables under my computer. And I've had several people say, like, why don't you get cord protectors? Why don't you get this? And it's like, the thing is that there's a lot going on down there, and that's a lot of cord protection. And it's the fact that I'm moving, like, my mouse is corded, and she sees the cord move, she would also get the protector. Like, it wouldn't necessarily solve the issue, because she only is over here when I'm over here, usually. But you get coins but go to the opposite side of the board. Okay, good. I was like, I feel like I'm gonna debate myself if I do this. Yeah, I think that probably now that she's spayed, though, she'll start to calm down a little bit. I don't want to do this. No! Oh, no! What did it... Oh, okay. I'm like, what did I pick? I don't know. I always button mash and I don't actually pick. I think I'm good at this one? Maybe? I think I'm pretty decent at this one, actually. I kind of forgot this minigame existed because I feel like I haven't played it in 10 years. Yay! Big winner! Alright. Yeah. I for one encourage Jelly's compulsions to destroy. How could you, Snack? How could you do? Yo, nice Serena shirt. Thanks, yo. I got this shirt at Con Bravo. Not like at the convention, but in the sketchy mall under the convention where there was an Ardeen that I had to go in, so. Yeah. What? What are you talking about? You guys are quoting me as Serena, aren't you? Can I get anything that's not one? Like, I'm so tired of this game trying to sabotage me suddenly and be like, oh, we want Peach to get the next star, not you. I know you guys have been watching Sailor Moon. Oh, every Saturday. But I thought it was every Catterday. I know, I'm dumb. No! Not only does it want Peach to get another star, it made me lose my star. Oh, I'm so shook. Also, I love that those, like, mermaid tails were hanging up. I'm very disappointed. I'm so mad right now. Cool. Sailor Saturdays and Batch Tuesdays. Oh, man.
I'm just saying, Mario cheats. Stupid
But it's not true, Psycho! I don't! Also, I'm glad Koopa Kid got this, yay. Okay, I feel better now. Also, thank you for the bits, Psycho. Peach cheats! What? Pixie fell asleep during the batch. I guess he did. I mean, I walked into, like, the last half of it. What the heck? Why is this game, like, so into giving Koopa Kid money? I don't get it. I missed any of the Claire portion of The Bachelorette this past week. But yeah. I didn't see any of that. I only saw the new girl. Oh. Shout out to The Bachelorette. Oh my god! Sorry, I'm yawning again. I guess just thinking of Claire made me yawn. For some reason. Yeah, Koopa Kid should not have that much money, but then again, I'd rather he had a star than Peach have another star because she's, like, in second. And she's still one behind me now. She would have been two, but no. Yeah, I can't. I don't know why the Pokemon curse is such a thing in my life, but it is. Submarathon. Hot. Did we play this one already? No, we didn't. Oh, this one's so annoying. I don't want to. The triggers, like, hurt. Wait, how do I... Why? Okay. What's the point of blinking? Like, this is so, like, hard to do, to mash. Oh, we're losing! What? Like, why am I not synced up with this? This is so bad. Oh my god, we're gonna lose. This is not worth the pain. It's not worth the pain. It's not worth the pain. I mean, Snack, I thought that's what she did do. Mega!
Big kitty raid.
Big kitty raid! Thank you so much for the raid, Mega! Welcome to the Strem de la Strem. Paint the slums. Paint the slums yellow. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders! Thank you so much.
It's raid.
It's raid. Wow, thank you for the bits as well, Scott, man. I don't know why she didn't say it's a raid. She just said it's raid. Mega Freak 400, welcome to the stream. Welcome Summer 1401. Welcome Raiders. Welcome on in. I hope you had a good stream, Mega. You were playing De Blob. I've never played De Blob. I mean, I know what it is, but I've just never played it. A solid Mega emotes, Cass. Thank you so much for rating. I hope you had a fun stream. I give you guys all the bonds. Thank you, Psycho.
Needs more kitty hype.
Aw, thank you so much, Psycho. Thanks for all the kitty hype, you guys. It's a very lax game about painting a city. I didn't know it had to do with... I knew it had to do with painting, but I didn't know you were, like, painting a city. Mega Freak 400 rated. Yeah, go check out Mega's channel, you guys. Mega always finds, like, really cool, like, obscure games and shows them off a lot of the time. And a lot of the time they're, like, the same, like, weird... We have a lot of crossovers with, like, more obscure games that we've, like, played randomly. But yeah, check out his channel. Go follow. 'Cause Mega's a long-time friend of mine from the community. Since the good old Blarg Pit days. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. It's one of those games that I've seen like so many times, just for sale, like in used video game stores or like in used games, especially like back when the Wii was kind of exiting the scene. I would see it like all the time, and I always was curious. I'm like, what is this game? But I never picked it up. So yeah. Also, Mega has really fun emotes, especially if you are into the spookies. I love all the ghosts. They're so cute. I love them. Speaking of which, that's one of the things I'm still working on, you guys, with the rebrand. I haven't touched emotes yet, so I need to do that still. But I know that takes a little bit more time because that's not just up to me. I like to, what? No. Oh. I like to have, others do that as well. Why do I not know what I'm looking for at all? What? That didn't even look like that. Are you serious? Okay. Be this. Okay, cool. Be this now. Got him. What? They beat us? No way. You're welcome, Mega. I love them. Was the Blarg Pit where Choli Wayers happened? I want to say originally it was. I think it was. I think that's where that came from, where... Yeah, because we did, like, trivia nights all the time, and the answer was Chilly Waters, and I'm pretty sure PTM accidentally typoed Choli Wayers. And it just stuck forever. Because it was just such a funny name to say. Yeah, it was during trivia. I was like, I knew there was a, for some reason part of me was like, oh wait, it was named that too, but it's like, no it wasn't, that's way older than that. So yeah, that was definitely during trivia. This was like, yeah, I feel like this joke had been going on since before I was even like part of the Blarg Pit. So if it was before that, like, I wasn't even around for the origination of this joke. I was just around for the lasting effect of this joke. So... No, this was not even me. I was not the person who said Chilly Waters as Choli. This was somebody, I'm pretty sure it was PTM typoed it, Choli Wayers, in this trivia. And that's where that originated from. It was not even me. It was before, yeah, so if it was before Let's Playing, this was before my time. Like, I was not anywhere in 2008. I was not online anywhere in any kind of community until, like, 2010. So, like, I was on YouTube in 2006, or 2005, 2006, watching Lonely Island. That wasn't even YouTube though, that was like their website and then YouTube. Like it was a combination. Oh my god, no. Please don't be anything bad. Oh my god, I hate this game! Like, I hate this game. I don't know why I play this game, because I hate this game. She stole my bone. She threw away my bone. I hate this game. Oh my god. Ah. Yeah, happy Friday the 13th. Ah. Oh my god. So dumb. Cranky Hero, welcome to the Strem de la Strem. This is so dumb. Oh my god. Hold on, what is this, A? I'm getting both of you guys, because... Who did this? Was that Koopa Kid that did this to me, or was it Luigi? I don't even know. I don't even know. What? No way! No way. No way. I completely disagree with everything that just happened. I don't... I'm losing, guys. I'm losing it. I'm done with this game. I'm literally done with this game. Like, I'm done with this game. I cannot deal with this game. I can't. I can't. I cannot. Ah! Oh my god. I mean, you're right, Pixie. But did all that have to happen just, like, why did that all have to happen at one time? Can't we spread out the more unfortunate events a little bit? Thank you for the bit, Psycho.
Time to bounce back.
Oh, what? Time to bounce back. Why did she say bounce so weird? Time to bounce back. Yeah, baby, give me that Goomba. What does Goomba do again? I don't remember. He's a good boy. Thanks, Psycho.
Boons.
Boons? Boons? Oh my. Thank you for the boons bit, Psycho. I appreciate that. That's insane. Insanity. Boons. Ah, that's terrible. So anyway, before I got interrupted with all this misfortune, I was saying that Choli Wayers joke is not my own. It's just... I've tried to keep it alive because it was not my typo or anything originally. I wasn't even around for the original part of that. Wow. Roasting your own son. How could you do it? Wow. Yeah, Boons is a raid hashtag for sure. I agree. Agreed. I rarely, now listen, it's not the first time, but it is one of the rare occasions where I actually win this minigame. Rarely do I win that game. Rarely. Rarely. Get wrecked, Luigi. Get wrecked, even though you don't have any coins, so that was just pointless animation. Pointless. Oh, this game. Can't deal with this game. But Mario can. Alright, cool. have not seen this yet tonight. Oh, no, this is another one where, like, sucks. These cans are so cute, though. Like, they look so... Why did I say that so? These cans are so cute. Like, I don't know why I'm talking like this. You'd think I'd be able to speak. Guys, I've been making videos for, like, 10 plus years and I still don't know how to talk or read or anything else. Come on! Do a... I'm very upset about this, you guys. I'm very upset, okay? Ah! Oh my god! Yeah, shout out to the... Is it Thwomps? Thwomp, Thwomp, Thwomp! Shout out to the Thwomps! I still can't... Womps? Womps walk. That's right. How come you never see any Womp or Thwomp plushies? Like... Last time I went out and looked at plushies of, like, Nintendo characters, they had Cheep Cheep, they had Blooper, they had Koopa, they had, like, a Boo, but they don't have, they never have Womp or Thwomp. They have Chomp sometimes, but yeah, they never have them. I don't know why. Sometimes they have, the big Womps, in, like, pillow form. Or maybe it's like Mario 3 Thwomp. I don't know. I've seen them big, but I've never seen them in like little plushies represented like how they look in this era of games. I don't know. I don't know why they have a thing against it. Being like, oh no, I'm not gonna do that. This is like, what? Do you understand me, you guys? Like, I understand. Like, this is what happens. I have a thing happen that's unlucky with Bowser, and this freaking monkey is what is supposed to save my day. Why is DK the hero in this game? I don't understand. What? I'm gone. I'm out. I can't. I don't even know how this happened. To be fair, who would you make the hero? Not DK! I mean, thanks, DK, but I feel like this is like... Thank you, Scott, man.
DK Superintendent for taking out Bowser.
Madam
has officially lost it.
I don't, like, since when does DK come and save me? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. He didn't save my coins, but he... 50? Oh, wait, it's probably for a star. Oh my god, please tell me Koopa Kid won. Oh my... No! I can't. I can't. I have 0 coins. I don't want to play Mario Max. This is the worst. Funky Grim Reaper, welcome to the stream. De la stream. Oh. You guys in your little... How do I shock again? Oh. Your little Puff the Magic Dragon cars. Get out of here, you suckos. I'm so done. Just let me get somebody out here. Oh, I can hold A? Well, no wonder I was terrible. Oh, I hate that minigame. I know, why? I don't don't understand how Odie loves that minigame. Not the minigame I would choose to be my fave. I don't know why he loves it so much, but he does. Alright, also shout out to an uneventful turn. But yeah. Everybody else has a million events happen though, naturally. It's not fun! I don't understand! Jigbad, welcome to the Strem de la Strem! Walking in with all the cute emotes. Welcome. Oh. This game, you guys. I am not sure what to do about this game. Gosh. Wow, this is the second time he's gotten a boot, so now he has a full pair of shoes. So lucky you, Luigi. You can improve your jump or something. Improve your bounce, I don't know. Yeah, everyone's having fun except me. No, don't get me wrong. I'm having fun. I'm just having a misunderstood moment of like, why? I don't understand. Look, based on what happened, I'm allowed to hate on this game. Thank you, Psycho.
This is everyone except MW right now.
Yeah, literally. Oh my god, I'm losing my touch. Oh, the pain. I have to stretch my arm. Okay. You're heading out? Oh, Casanova! Thank you so much for being here and for the bits. Have a great weekend as well. Snack, I'm glad. I also love that alert. And it was one of those that I was like, I'll just put this on for Halloween because it's really fun and I like it. And luckily, you guys liked it too. Oh, thanks, MT. I don't! Wario doesn't cheat right now though because he's getting wrecked. Thank you for the Wario cheats bit. Yeah, I was really glad that, everybody else also liked this Chihiro bust in a move as much as I did. Because I found that gif and I was like, yes. Yes. I couldn't remember what 64 bits was. I just changed it, so I didn't change it, but I re-edited and recreated and redid my bit alerts, this week, so like now it's the same as it was, it's just shorter, so it gets to the point. A lot of them get to the point a lot sooner, so they are just edited together in a better way. But yeah.
Oh, this one might be appropriate for this game.
It is Psycho, thank you. Yeah, yo, Big Toach. 666 is the same. I almost changed it to 600, but then I thought, whatever, I'll just keep it the same for Yoshi. It's the same one. It's still Yoshi loses. There is a cheat sheet, like, at the bottom of my About section under the stream, if you're curious and you want to see what's going on with these alerts. If you want to be surprised, then don't do that, but, like, or if you just want the amounts, you can always just type exclamation bits. Yeah, if you want specifics, there is a cheat sheet. Yeah, it's 300. 300 bits is the DDR Chihiro. Oh, we haven't seen this tonight, though. And that one's much shorter, too. That one's much shorter, too. Thank you, Mr. Wario. We didn't need the whole, like, jazz soundtrack. I also don't remember where I got this jazz song from. I think I literally looked up sexy jazz music on YouTube and used like the first result, but that was like what, 8 or 9 years ago, so I bet it's probably like not even on YouTube anymore. Oh yay! Yay! Oh well. Oh.
Time to reveal my butt.
Wow. Thanks, Psycho. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for all the support and all the bits. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'm big excited for all the Christmas alerts too. Please, okay, come on. Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter because this doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna get the star because I don't have the coins. Alright, let's see where I land though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, I don't know. I'm just going this way. Okay, this is a lot easier to manage. So we have 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woohoo! Let's do this. Baby. Alright. Yeah, too bad I don't have enough to steal a star. Oh well. I'm stealing from Peach. I know that Koopa Kid has more coins, but I'm stealing from her because I don't want it to come down to coins, and she has more than me. So, yeah. Thank you for the follow, Saint Exit. Oh, 33 for Odie. I know, there's no Odin alert anymore. I guess I could have made the I will remember you like 330 or something, but I didn't.
Fine. I'll stay. As you wish, sir. 20 beats your 5.
Balls deep! Thank you so much! 20 beats your 5! Thank you so much for the donation! So Odie's waving. Wow, sorry, I was like, what? For a second I was like, which alert is this? And then I forgot, like, oh, never mind, this is a donation alert. Thank you so much, Balls Deep, for the, big donation of 20 beats your 5. I gotta give you all the bars. I'll give you Santa's because we've been talking about Christmas, Gingy's because we've been talking about Christmas, Ha Ha Hide because we've been talking about Christmas, and Shrek. Thank you so much! Because Mike Myers, you know. I'm donating exclusively in increments of 20 from now on. Wow. Thanks, Psycho. I'm glad you like that alert. I think that's only the second time we've seen that alert, ironically. Because I feel like I've had some very generous donations, and then I've had a lot of, like, other, incentives recently, like, for subs, or for bits, or whatever. But yeah, so we haven't seen that one as much. But it's fabulous. Oh, this is luck-based. Shoot. And we got Luigi, at least. If I could actually play— No! If I could actually play the game. Oh my god. Oh! 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 I got it. Oh! Can everyone here win? Oh, like, yeah, anybody here can pick a character whenever I do the rolls for that. It just depends on if you just, like, say the name in the chat and then you can roll for it. Whoa, it's big Odin spec creeping in. Okay, please don't steal from— Oh, good, he has one less, so he can't steal from me. He can— Well, it's not my fault you're a sore loser, Luigi. God. Oh, okay, well, you only got like 10, right? 10? Yeah, 10. Yeah, Odin jumping in. Where did Jilly go? Jilly must have gotten up.
She hears me over here.
Oh, Odin's getting food. Didn't you know that Jilly's #1 love in life is food? Anyway. Oh, Odin's gotta go potty. Thanks, Pixie. Thanks for the inside scoop. I know you did. What? This is not helping anybody right now. Oh my god, that one person's gonna be in front. So dumb. This game is out to get me. This game is out to make me lose. Oh my god. Okay. Come on, mathletes. Oh my god, no. No.
Kitty has been so sweet on her pink though.
Oh, Kitty sweet. Oh my god, I can't deal with this.
Stop!
I can't deal with it. What's that, Chilla-G?
Throw scissors.
No, I lost. Okay, it's not up to me anymore. It's up to these cringers. Yay, we won! Woo! Oh wait, no we don't. Hold on. Come on, one more. Yay, we still won, even though I was like prematurely celebrating. Where'd that kid? Where'd that kid is sweet? 69 times 3, ladies. Nice, 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 nice. Right, Kit? Yeah, there's Kit. Big win. Oh, big win. Bye. Love you too. Bye. Alright. Oh, when you win, you win! Obviously. Okay. So we just had Bowser Revolution. So 3 of us have 69 and Peach has 59 because she's poop but stink. Triple dirty number. Hype. 69, baby. Alright, time for the bonuses. Minigame star, this is going to Koopa Kid, like, guaranteed, because he won, like, every minigame under the sun. Whoa! I won, Kidda-Sweet! I'm sorry, did I startle you? She turned around like, why are you yelling like that? I'm sorry, I won! I didn't expect to. Okay, this is going to Koopa Kid for getting the most coins. Silly. No. Koopa Kid. I think we win? Maybe. I don't know. I'm nervous. Oh, ladies! Lay double D's. I'm telling you right now. We are the big winners. Yay! We did it! Woohoo! Okay, I really thought we were gonna lose. Thank you so much, Psycho! Thank you for the bits!
You didn't see that coming.
Sorry, I always try to let you guys hear the alerts instead of talk over them, which half the time I end up talking over them anyway. But yay! Yes, what an epic win for the finale of the GameCube era! I really wasn't expecting that. We had so much happen that was, like, not good that I was like, no way. 6 stars with 69 coins. So really, if Peach had gotten that final bonus star, I would have lost, but, thanks to Happening Spaces, a big one, girl. Yay! Oh my gosh, okay, minigame coins. How did I win 148 in minigame coins? It seems like I lost, like, every single minigame, so that's kind of insane. Yeah, clutch AF. It's true. It's very true. Let's see. He had one. I knew he broke 100. I never broke 100. I was in, like, almost last for that. 4 Happening Spaces. Yes, I knew I landed on a few, but I'm not very good at, like, counting and remembering, like, how many Happening Spaces I land on, so... Excuse me. Check out that dip right before the end, but then nope, come back. Yay!
Hey, I'm Dina. Stand up straight.
Oh my God,
Psycho! You know I will stand up
Psycho!
straight. You want to do hip hop?
Thank you so much for the gift subs.
Hitting it.
Quincy
Hitting it.
Crossing, hitting it, hitting it, hitting it.
I'll give him a
Quincy
five
Crossing
piece.
Eld18,
I'm out.
that's so Rinslu. Hero Pond Will and Rainbow Road 1996. Getting gift subs from Psycho. Thank you so much for the gift subs, Psycho. I appreciate it so, so much. I give you guys all the Bas. Welcome to or welcome back to the Ba family. Thank you so much, Psycho, for your generosity. I really, really appreciate it. Hitting it, hitting it, hitting it, hit, Oh my gosh. Wow. What a way to do. Well, wow. Okay, what am I talking about? The end of the GameCube era? That's the end of the GameCube era for Season 2 of Friday Night Mario Party. We are moving on to Mario Party 8, which is the first in the Wii era, next Friday, which is Friday the 20th? Yes, of November. So, we're hitting it, hitting it, hitting it. So that's going to be happening next Friday. So it's been so much fun to play all of these GameCube games, like, right in a row, like, in order, over and over and over again. It's kind of given me, like, a good indication of, like, how comparable they are and, like, what really stands out in which game. Like, what stands out most in which game. Like, I love the GameCube era so much, like, and I have even more of an appreciation for it this time around from having done that. So it's been so much fun. I'm gonna miss this era of this series so, so much. Because we go into, like, one of my favorite Mario Party games of them all, and then we go into the Dark Ages. So we're gonna see the high, and then the and then the, yeah. So it's kind of crazy. We're over, like, kind of that midway hump. I know, Darkness Falls. Oh my god. So GameCube era is so good. Good job, Jilly. Good job. Yeah. Also second to last in the Wii era. It's true. It's funny though, because GameCube era feels so big to me, but there's only 4 games, and on the Wii there are 3. Or, well, I guess that's with Wii U. I always think Wii U. So, never mind. There's only really 2 on the Wii. 1 on the Wii U. Hi, baby. You giving me squinty looks? Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. I think, 9 and 10 are the Dark Ages for me because they're the worst ones, in my opinion. But that's true. GameCube has the most on a system. You're right, because I was thinking 10. I was putting Wii and Wii U together, so that's, like, collectively feels like more than it is. But yeah. Also, goodbye, Rated R Mario. Thank you so much for stopping by. 9 and 10 are the worst in everyone's opinion. I know some people that are very nostalgic for 9. And 9 and 10 do have very good minigames. They do.
Stand up straight. You know,
oh, Mr. Wario, thank you for the 2 gift subs to Hamilton JP22 and Jalen Moore. Welcome back or welcome to the Ba family, you guys. Thank you so much for those. I appreciate it. I give you all the Bas and a freaking bop that snuck in there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah. So anyway, but next time we see this, which will be next Friday, we'll be playing Mario Party 8, and it will just do all of Mario Party 8 in order collectively. We're not going to rotate with anything anymore. This just worked out really well for this.
You know what? I will stand up straight.
Wait, what is happening?
You got to stand like this. Start out just hitting it. Hitting it.
Did this just go off?
I'll give him
I don't know why this just went off twice. Huh. It just decided, like, hey, I want to play this again. Oh, posture check. Sorry, I am slouching. Thank you for that. Dina getting hacked. I guess so. It was just like, oh. It just said, Mr. Wario gifted 2 subs, but not to who, so I think it just, like, glitched for a second. Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I'm just briefly going to show off and play Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, which released today. This was a donation incentive. I definitely want to play this more on stream later, but on Tuesdays and Saturdays currently, I am playing, oh, hi Jilly. I'm playing Super Mario Galaxy, so I know we won't get to it for a while, so I want to show it off now. Well, hi. I want to show it off now while it's new. Yeah, beat it tonight, speed run. But I am going to take a quick break. Why don't I we're not starting soon, sorry. What? Jilly, I can't see, because you're sitting right in front of it. I'll do a quick unboxing. If I can get it. What am I doing? So yeah, if you don't want spoilers, I completely understand, because this game literally just came out today. But Kingdom Hearts is like my favorite, aside from Paper Mario, favorite video game soundtrack of all time. The original. And so, I love it, but yeah. Ooh, check out that. Point code. There's the cover. There's the game. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So I'm going to switch over here in a second. I'm gonna put on some music while I be right back. Yeah, lick it. Lick. I did lick my cartridge once to see if it tasted bitter, and it did, and I was very impressed. I didn't know this was a thing. I thought it was just like a dumb meme. But no. Mac on Point, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great night. Okay, let's turn on our Mario Party mix music again. This is gonna clash at first, so I apologize for the clash. Okay, I will be right back, you guys. Okay, guys, I am back. I'm going to switch over now to the... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to end that so abruptly. I'm going to switch over to my Switch now. Pun intended. Anyway, and we're going to play some Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. So if you do not want spoilers, now's your chance to peace out. Love you guys. If you decide to peace out, I completely understand, but thank you so much for being here. I just wanted to play this because it's release date. I got it today and I haven't had the chance to play it at all, and I feel like since this was a donation incentive, this was a goal that was set, that was reached for you guys, I want to show it off at least in some way. Thank you, Scott, man.
Time to bounce into a new game.
Time to bounce into it. She says bounce so weirdly. Like, why? Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna just do a little bit of bonus content here, though. And oh my god, I'm so excited. So I don't know how much we'll actually play of this tonight. It's just kind of like a little sneak peek to see what this game's about. When I left, Jilly stole my chair, by the way.
You did, you stole. Why'd you big steal? Why did you?
Because you're a big booty hoe. Probably. Sorry, I don't want there to be too much echo here. That remix is really cool, by the way. I hope you can just play like this, control-wise. Uh, 2% probably. Please don't score me. I didn't know. I didn't know we were starting. Yes! Love! Every adventure ahead of you, from battles to encounters with friends, unfolds through melodies and memories. Some of these adventures take place in field battle music stages. Ooh. In these stages, you battle enemies as you run on a musical staff to reach the end and clear the song. Okay, yeah, cool. You can use different buttons to attack, jump, use abilities, and more. Time your actions to match timing guides that show exactly when to press the A button. The outer circle will gradually shrink. Aim for the moment in... Why am I, like, not able to read this properly? I'm sorry. Aim for the moment in lines. It lines up with perfectly with the inner circle. Okay, cool. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, cool. Look at how cute they are! I love the little character designs. So good. So good. Okay, attack enemies with A. This is so pretty. You can also attack with L or R. Oh. Oh! Oh, that L or R. What am I doing? Your team member attack using the same buttons. Cool. Press any two of the buttons at the same time to attack two enemies at once. Cool. And then press all three, I'm assuming. Yeah. Activate ability crystals with X. Ooh, that's tricky. Ooh, dance, yeah. B. So many how am I gonna remember all the controls? Counter flying and press B to jump. And then. Okay. Too many controls, ladies. Okay. Press B. Wait, what? Press B and hit floating targets. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh my. Oh no! Okay, I'm probably gonna be really bad, guys. Ah! Yeah. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. I messed up again. Wait, what? Oh, this bee is tripping me up. How do I... Oh, I messed it. I didn't do it. Hold on. How did I float again? I don't remember any of the controls. Crap. Oh, that's how. Okay, never mind. What was the X for again? I can't remember. That's what it was for. Oh, I just jumped. What? I just jumped over a guy. I think I did it wrong. What? Goofy? What are you doing? I think we messed up. X for ability crystals, that's right. We did really badly. Sorry. Yeah, the controls in this game are overwhelming. Okay, there's so many controls. No. I don't want to replay the tutorial, but this is going to take some getting used to. Okay, your HP decreases every time you miss. If you reach the end with some HP remaining, you clear the song. Oh, sweet. Some enemies require multiple attacks to be defeated. The number above. I think that's cool because it like matched how many times something happened in the song. For more tips and tricks, go to tutorials and help in the config menu. Alright, I should have known. Kingdom Hearts always has like a billion controls, so. You think this is hard? There's a platformer mode where it's even harder. Sweet. Oh! I love it, Jilly. Pick a world and a song to get started. When controlling the gummy ship, press B to return to the main menu. Okay. How cute is this? Destiny Islands? Fake news? Fake? Oh my god, this is so cute. Ah, so cute. Oh my god. Love, love, love. Okay, sorry. Destiny Islands. Busting up on the beach. Hold on. So we have missions. So we clear without items. Score 5 million points. Get 70% or higher. Good or better rating. And then we have 60%. Defeat 55. Miss 30 times or fewer.
What's wrong, Jilly? What's wrong, little Jilly?
Jilly's yelling at me. I don't know what's wrong. Come here. Come on up. She got nervous. Alright, let's start with the typical Destiny Islands. So... Alright, we're gonna just do beginner because... Easy mode, right? Hey! Don't. No, don't chew that. Come on, you're getting in trouble. Jilly, I'm trying to have a musical moment. Hold on, Jilly's getting in trouble. Jillian. Look what you've done. Bad. Hold on, I gotta put Jilly in timeout. Jilly's in timeout. Okay. Hi, Kit. Oh my... What in the world? She, like, broke my blinds. Oh, you guys. Seriously. I don't understand. Kitties. Alright, Jilly gets timed out. We're gonna start over. It's true.
Jilly wouldn't have gotten in trouble if she had just spent all night doing this.
Psycho, thank you so much. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. So cute. Boom. Wait, what? I missed. Oh, that one's hard for me to like understand. Oh, Goofy! Oh no! These dang barrels. I keep pressing Y is the problem. I keep pressing the wrong button because I suck and stuff. There we go. Oh shoot, there was an enemy up there. How did I not see him? Oh, you guys. That was not my best. Not my best. See? Oh my god, I'm terrible. I'm terrible, pretty girl. Kitty's like, I don't understand. A new field battle song is now available to play in track selection. Okay, cool. Oh, sweet. I got all of the missions, even by being terrible. So, big excite. It was better than the tutorial, you're right. Alright, return to World Tour. Alright, you guys. Each song has 3 missions. Complete these missions to collect stars, which you need to open gates. To open blue gates, collect the matching colored stars. Gates that require gold stars can be unlocked with a star of any color. To open red gates, you will need to clear certain worlds or unlock certain gates. Alright, cool. So we have busting up on the beach. And... okay, so we need... oh, okay, so we have 3 of those. Cute! Yeah, we need this one. Alright, you can change the difficulty and set items to use before starting the song. Alright, I got you. Well, we're gonna stay beginner because we are very much a beginner. Yeah, super cool! Oh, that's what we'll go with. No. Psycho, that no was for you. Sometimes it's easier when it's faster. Oh shoot. think I just need to practice. Oh, Donald! This is when I'm like, how do people play rhythm games like expert level? Because I just am not that good. Ah! I always forget what button it is! It needs to be the Y button. I wish you could set the controls, which maybe you can. Also, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I wish you could set your own controls, and maybe that is a possible thing to do. What? What? I did too! Back off! Yeah. Wait, what? Why weren't all three excellent? Terrible. Anyway. Senor Waffle 12, thank you for the follow. I'm doing well today. Or tonight, I should say. Alright. New field track is available. Oh my god, I was not good though, you guys. Ooh, sweet. Potion. Alright, let's see what we can do now.
Led by a mysterious voice, Sora stepped through the door that marked the start of his journey.
Oh boy.
Sora, Riku, and I wanted to see the world beyond our island.
Oh my god,
One
I
day,
love this game.
Sora came face to face with a man from another world.
It was
Meanwhile,
Pluto! No.
Donald and Goofy received a letter from Mickey asking them to find the holder of a certain key.
Sweet. Okay. Kyrie 1, memory drive. Sorry, memory dive. Cool. And now we unlock this. Oh boy. Ooh! And ooh! Alright, cool. Clear all songs in a world for the first time. Yay! We did it! Alright, let's see. So we have the options between Melody of Fate or Melody of Destruction. Let's go Night of... Well, hold on a minute. Do I want that one? Okay, so we have regular battle or boss battle. So we'll do regular battle. And we're gonna stick with beginner still. We're not gonna use any items yet. I am enjoying the game so far. I mean, I just started, but... Whoa! Big Cole the Camel! Happy Friday the 13th! Hope you guys are enjoying this, though. It's pretty cool how it's all, like, shadowy on the island. I think that's really something. Jump. Yeah, like, that is not always the same timing. Ooh, Soren! Cute. Oh, this guy takes a lot of hits. Oh, that was like both at once. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh.
I just wanted something distracting.
Jilly in trouble?
She's chewing it.
Oh my
It
god.
lights the curtain. Like,
Well, she chewed the blinds out here.
the same
She
thing
put big
today.
tooth marks in them. Yeah. Sorry, my kitty's getting in trouble again. Boom. Yeah, girl. Well, that was my highest score so far. I think I'm getting the hang of it, kind of. Woo! Okay, what am I doing? Wait. Been a better Friday the 13th than the one this year in March. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I was like, when was the last Friday the 13th? There was one earlier this year, right? But yeah. This month is going well thus far, which is suspicious considering 2020. I feel like every month this year for me has been like high highs, low lows. Like, that's been very up and down, but yeah. Yeah, Bird Buddy conceived on the Friday the 13th. Just random. What the heck? I kept forgetting it was the 13th. Honestly, I kept like not even thinking. I was like, oh yeah, it's the 13th and it's Friday. Like that was like the last thing I said today. Once I did all these announcements at the beginning of the stream, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's Friday. The 13th, so. Oh my gosh, Cole, that's so sad. Spooky. I mean, you can't help it though. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so I unlocked something. And I'm probably gonna wrap up here in a minute, you guys, because I need to get something to eat. And I just want to show off the first little bit of this. I don't want to give any crazy spoilers to anybody. I just wanted to touch it a little bit. And test the waters with this and see how it is, show it off a bit. I do want to show this off more in the future. I just want to, I want to be sensitive, you guys. I know it's day one. This game just came out. It was a donation goal. Are you just so beautiful back there? Oh my gosh, I love it. Kitty never does that. Kitty never, she never gets on puffy blankets. You're so beautiful. Can I give you a big kiss? Can I give you a big kiss? You're so beautiful.
Everybody wants to be a cat. Because a cat's the only cat.
Thank you, Scott, man.
Kitty close up.
Oh, she's such a baby. Here, I'll show this bigger. Look at that beauty back there. Oh my. Oh my. She's like, guys, I'm beautiful too. That gif of Kitty, like, kneading my leg, is from when she was only, like, how old were you, baby? She was only, like, 3 or 4 months old. Like, she was, I think you were about almost 4 months. 3 going on 4 months. She was, like, 3.5 months old in that gif. She's such a little baby. It's so cute. And it was, like, the second time I'd ever seen her. So, I know, I've been visiting you for lunch. Yeah, it was so wonderful. She's like, that's great. Okay, so we unlocked Traverse Town. I'm sorry, I have to skip because I love this song. And I love this song too. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, let's do it. I know I skipped the boss music because I was like, whatever, I can't help it. What? You were in such a beautiful state. Why did you leave? Oh, she's got to come up here. I'm sorry, she's got to be closer. I feel weird battling to this song. I do. Honey, I'm sorry. I'm trying to play this game. She's like, talk about me more. I'm so beautiful. Yeah. We love a kitty. We love love this kid is sweet. I feel better battling to the song. Doo-doo-doo-doo. God, I'm like late on all of these. This song is so calming. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. What? Did I miss that? Did I miss those at the end? How did I miss those at the end? Aww. Yay. Yay. Oh my. That's still a donation song, Cole. Hand in Hand. Oh, I got an A+! Oh my god, yes! I got an A+, you guys. My first A+. That was really cute. You can tell I know that song well. And I'm getting better at the controls. Okay. Oh!
We must celebrate better.
Oh, thank you so much, Scott man. I appreciate the bits. I'm gonna do Hand in Hand last, so let's go ahead and wrap up with Hand in Hand. Because that was good, but I love this song so much, and I know you guys do too. So we're gonna wrap up with this. This will be our last song of the night, and then we're gonna call it, because it's been so much fun, and you guys are awesome, and I've had such a good night. Thank you guys so much for all your support and love. I figured I'd give a little extra too, since I'm not streaming tomorrow night, since I'm still working on stuff. What? I missed up the first one! Hit and split and hit and split and ooh. Oh shoot. Ooh. You guys came for my singing, right? Obviously. Do I have to jump for those? Wow! I missed it! Okay, there's no way I'm getting an A+ on this. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh whoa! I did it, boo! I did! Bum, bum, bum. Okay, I wasn't as good at Hand in Hand, you guys. I love Hand in Hand, though. Ah! Sorry, Kit. She doesn't look. She's giving me squinties, but she's like kind of mad about it. What? Oh my god. Good. That was a hot jam. I know you guys were really into my, like, lyrics and stuff, but it was a hot jam. Just saying. Oh, good. I'm glad you're going to the dollar store after this. Oh, B! No! My grades went down! Okay, well, I knew they would because that was not good. I'm sorry. I tried, you guys, but I messed up. I messed up, like, the first note, and then it was all downhill. Okay, but it was better than a C. It was better than C, yo. And I still met my goals, okay? Thank you, Scott, man.
B is for bounce.
I did! I made Jelly bounce. Yeah, B is for bounce. Okay, I got a material for something. So yeah, we still have the boss theme from like Destiny Islands, and then we also have Shrouding Dark Cloud, the boss theme from Traverse Town and from many other worlds as well. Look at how cute we are flying around our gummy ship, so adorable. Okay, so I'm going to back out of this and ooh, world tour, track selection, versus battle. That's so cute. Museum, co-op. Ooh, so cute. I love Traverse Town. All right, let's go ahead and wrap things up for the evening. I really appreciate you guys coming out to this, and for those of you who stuck around for the Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory gameplay, I want to give you an extra special thank you. You guys are awesome. Quickly, before I show my credits, I want to just shout out those who gifted subs. So Mr. Wario and Psycho Nacho Man, thank you so much for gifting subs tonight. I really appreciate your generosity with that. Everything else should show up on the credits. So let's go ahead and launch those and get credit out. Oh, thanks, Pixie. Thanks for the good strem de la strem. Okay. And naturally, I can never find this dang thing when I need it. Okay, there we go. Creds. Roll credits. Alright, you guys. Thank you so much for your kindness, generosity, and support, and your patience this week. Thank you for the donations from Balls Deep and Pizza Ba and Phantom Tempest, to the bits from Milk Snick, Casanova, Scottman, Psycho, Mr. Wario, Madame Toadstool, Theo, and maybe not that last one. To my mods, Mega Freak and Pixie. To my new followers, Senor Waffles, Saint Exit, Super Luigi Bro, Danny the Pooh. And to the new subs, Yo-Yo, Nyrian, Pod 5 Guy, That's So, Rinslet, Eld, Quincy, Hero Pun Will, Rainbow Road, Jalen Moore, and Hamilton JP. And I said my new subs, but also returning subs. Thank you guys so much for that. And thank you again for the gift subs. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your patience this week as I took some time off to rebrand and redo some things. It's still a work in progress. Most of it's done. I'm still tweaking things here and there, so I appreciate you guys letting me kind of use tonight to experiment a little bit and see if there was anything that really, really didn't work, which I don't think there was, honestly. There's a couple things I need to update just like within Nightbot and stuff, but like other than that, like I think we're pretty good to go. And then you guys are gonna see all holiday spirit starting after Thanksgiving, so that'll be really nice too, because we'll have all Christmas alerts after Thanksgiving. Thank you, Psycho. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. What? Why wasn't I on the mods? I don't know. Sometimes the credits like to diss. I don't really know why. That's happened before. Like one time Pixie was here like the whole time and it just didn't credit him. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess you're not allowed. You're not allowed, Pixie. I don't know. I don't understand. Let me see if I launch it again if it does it. Or if it's just really ignoring you and being like, no. Unacceptable. Because it could be. It could just be like absolutely unacceptable. But I really appreciate you guys being patient. I've got a couple things to do just to... There you are! What? Well, no, that's for... What the heck? Oh, Mega wasn't on there either, was he? Wait, you're still not on there. I don't understand. Maybe it's because you were on there for bits. It, like, already credited you, so it doesn't want to credit you again? I have no idea, but that's really, really weird. I'm sorry. Anyway. Yeah. I will be live on Monday. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow night. So I'll be live on Monday with Mario Party Monday. We've got a Patreon challenge coming up with me and Odie, so that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, for the rest of this weekend, I'm going to be taking time off to finish up working on things. But as far as my alerts go, I think they're pretty much ready to go. There's room to add some more if I want to, some new stuff. I need to work on emotes and, again, Nightbot and a couple things, so I still need to get that together, and the WWF campaign I'm going to be working on tomorrow night. So, any of the times that I'm supposed to be streaming, I haven't streamed this week, I've been working, and a lot of the time most of the time it's been for longer than I would normally stream for. Like, I worked for like 6 hours straight on this stuff on Monday, and like 4 hours on Tuesday, so it's been a journey. It's been like lots and lots of work, and then I also worked on it more on Wednesday. I think altogether I put in like 15 hours or so just into what you've seen tonight. Like, that's how long it takes to just regroup and redo this stuff, and they're all new alerts for Christmas, so it makes sense that it's double the work. But you guys, I want to shout out everybody for their support. Also, a couple quick plugs for myself. I do have an Etsy store, and I have a lot of fun merchandise and gift ideas for the holidays coming up, so check that out if you're interested. If you're watching this on YouTube later, visit the links in the video description. As always, they're always underneath of the stream as well. You can join us on Discord. We have a Discord community that's really, really lovely. Fabulous community going on there. And also, for updates from me, I'm updating on Twitter most of the time. Twitter's like the best place to go for me. But I'm also on Instagram. I'm also kind of like, you know, those are my two, but I mainly am on Twitter, so if you have that, check it out. Let's see who is live right now that we could raid, because you'll love a good raid. Also, shout out to MegaFreak400 for the raid earlier. I need to thank him as well, so thank you for that. That also doesn't come up in the credits for whatever reason. What? Who is this person I'm literally not following that it claims I'm following? It's just not true. Alright, we'll go ahead and raid Teegsta. She's live. She's playing Crash Team Racing. Keep in mind that her stream is intended for mature audiences, so just a fair warning. We had the hashtag Boons earlier, and let's do farewell, GCN. She's gonna be like, what the heck does that mean? And let's do Kingdom Hearts A+. Yeah, these are our hashtags for the evening. So yeah, we're gonna raid Teegsta. So I will see you guys on Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern, and hopefully everything will be set then, and I'll have more information for you then on when the WWF campaign is taking place on my channel particularly, and all the hype. So, love you guys. I will see you next time. Have a fabulous rest of your weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and peace to you all. Thank you so much for your support. Bye, everybody!